It's your boy Trudy King TV back giving another live stream, man. Back again, man. I don't know how many days straight. I've been on going live. I'm on the road, man. I'm on the street. Yeah, I'm on the street, man. I think it was just 9 days in a row. What up, Lord Gamer, man? I see you out here, Lord Gamer, man. What up? For the one in the chat, y'all can hear me. Salute, everybody, man. What up? Yeah. I listen, man. We back at it again. Simple as that. We back at it again. We back at it again. Salute. I see you. Salute. We back at it again. What up, we Bay? Appreciate that, Lord. We back at it again. Oh man, I know y'all see the news, man. I know y'all see the news. Damian Lillard is going to. The reports are saying that he's going to request a trade. Oh man. Oh man. That's a very interesting, man. I mean, hey, I mean we I mean I'm not surprised. Um, I'm not surprised, and I'm by the move really because at the end of the day, Dame just have said in the past that he all about the grind and all that stuff, and he said all about the salute the kid. Them Dame reports fake. So he's going to address the trade talk. So it's all fake. The news is he's going to get retraded. If he's going to request a trade, or he's not going to request a trade. We'll see. If he's going to request a trade, I mean, be honest with you, we'll see, man. I don't know, but I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this though. Well, I mean, I can see that Warriors shit was fake though. I can definitely tell you that Warriors trade thing was fake, but the teams that's all either I haven't made any futures. Hey, that's that's I don't know, but he said he will make a decision. I mean, listen, he didn't say. Listen, listen, they're forcing him. I'm not saying he requested a trade, but if he's going to request a trade is a big question. He didn't put the information himself. That's the thing. That's the thing. So somebody ain't telling the truth. Somebody's lying, whatever. I don't know. The question is, is he gonna? He still can still request a trade though. That's the thing. And teams are asking for him. Teams already have their packages. Salute, Ray. I see you, man. Nicholas or Brown. I see you too, man. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Salute everybody in the chat. Salute everybody watching on the Facebook. Salute everybody watching on Twitch TV. I said Twitch, well Twitch, right? If you're not following me on Twitch, it's say True to King TV, just like my YouTube. It's subscribe. If you're watching, your first time watching, subscribe. Um, comment, hey, do all that fun stuff. And Facebook, for my page, True to King TV. So Dan should consider leaving Portland. I mean, he should consider it. I mean, I think he should consider it too, because like, I mean, be honest with you. I mean, I understand. Oh, the grind, all that stage may be, but it's not like, listen, if a team can't build a team, if a team can't build a team around you, they have failed to build a team around you. Then what is it? You know what I mean? True going live on all platforms. You right. Salute, Donald, man. What's up? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for joining the live, man. Listen, man. Um, yeah, like he should. I think he should consider leaving. Tell you, to be honest with you, because at this track and this pace, He's not winning no championship on Portland Trailblazers. Respect to you too. Oh, it's just not. He just, I mean, he should like. And my whole thing is this. Now it said Dave said he expects to stay. I mean, hey man, we'll see, man. If he expects to stay, I mean, listen. My point is this, though, right? I mean, that's the thing. In fact, Dame 3, he should leave before his prime is done. He's 31. He's not even 30. He's 31, if I'm not mistaken. So and that's the thing too, though, man. Like, I understand like that mindset, but at the same time, what is your come on, thing is this? What are your goals in honestly though? Because I know people like I understand he probably loves this situation. He loves the Portland fan base. He loves I don't know necessarily now. He maybe I don't know. He just I know he loves just being in Portland, but at the same time, it's not fun losing. Losing is not fun. Losing is not fun. Paul Pierce, a lot of people don't know this. Some people know this, some people don't. Paul Pierce requested a trade before they got KG and Ray Allen. He requested a trade, and it forced Danny Ainge's hand to make a move. Like, and Paul Pierce is a great all-time Celtic. I mean, yeah, he didn't finish his career on the Celtics, but still, the fact that he was on the Celtics for that longer period of time says a lot. But I mean, listen, man, you always had people that have been part of teams for a long time and have requested trades because of teams not doing their jobs of building around them on superstar players. So I don't know about Dame, and that's the thing about Dame is, well, does Dame? And to be honest with you, I question what's Dame. What's his Dame? I understand Dame is a competitor. I understand Dame is a competitor. I'm not going to ever say he's not a competitor or he doesn't want to compete or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, are you trying to win a championship? Or you're trying to? What is his real goal? Like, I'm confused. Okay, he's just complacent to staying in Portland. Because let's just keep it honest, though. Like, he wants everybody to come to him. Like, dog, and that's all reality. That's not realistic. And as of right now, it's not realistic to make that Portland team a championship team. If they can maybe get lucky or something, but come on, how they built. Dame has given his all. Kevin Garnett went through the same thing with San Antonio for 12, 13 years. It's hard. It took 13, but it did. You're right. You know what? But here's the thing: it did took them a lot. It did took them. And KG is probably a great example. And KG really didn't want to get traded for his cap, so he doesn't want to get traded. I don't know what's the cap. I don't know what's the cap at Lamont. My title of my video is Dame getting traded. It's question marks. The question is if he's getting traded or not. If he I mean, that's the whole point of this video. That's the main title of the video. So I mean, if he getting traded or not, I mean, to be honest with you though, I mean, if he's not requesting a trade, like my whole thing is this. If he's not requesting a trade, what are you still doing in Portland for? Like, and it's like, and this is why, and then we also got to be fair to this, right? We come at, and this is why I had to question himself, like, what are your question his goals, whatever, off a simple fact that Dame said about 30 minutes ago is cap.
Dame not going to he not getting traded, true.
Here's the thing, he's not getting traded.
He loyal, true.
I mean, it's not about being loyal, but he's not loyal to himself.
He said he's not running from the grind too.
You gotta get that background noise too, though, man. You can't have. But yeah, The NBA has hardcore business. Look how they did Stephen Marbury. That's a bad. I mean, that's a bad example though. I mean, he can't put that on himself also. Devin Marbury can't put that on himself too though. To be honest though. I mean, it's cap. I mean, is it? I don't. We'll see if it's cap or not, man. We'll see if it's cap or not. Salute to Donald, man. Some down in the building. So he denied the trade report. So he denied it. Okay. But then again, is this. So Marbury was a locker room head case. Kyrie said he wanted to stay in Boston, though. That's a player's lie. Players do lie.
And you're true. Shams and Woj haven't said anything about this. If they don't say anything, it's not true.
I mean, hey.
Well, let's see. That's crazy. This is crazy, man. This business is a stone cold business. They're completely pissed off. They're gonna do whatever they take to get their bag. So that's crazy, man.
It's true.
It breaks my heart to see it. Really
I told you, true.
Damian is, man. That's an unbelievable player. This business is cold.
And you're true. Don't you believe everything Todd say true?
No, it's not about. Okay, I'm saying is listen. At the end of the day, the team can do anything they want. At the end of the day, to tell you the truth.
Yep.
Like he can say he can be loyal. He can loyal all he wants to. It's still the question is Dame getting traded? Is still a valid question. I'm not saying it's still a valid question.
These dudes.
Here's to be honest with you. Be honest with you. Now here's the thing. And the report's a lie. He said he wants to stay in Portland. That's nothing. Who cares? I'll be honest with you. If he, let's be real though. If he stays in Portland, that's the reason why I say who cares, because he's not ever gonna win.
We don't know that. He's not
gonna win. He's not gonna ever win. He's basically choosing and saying he's cool with that. He's fine for not ever winning a championship.
We don't know that true.
I mean, that's cool.
You can't say. Well, Charles Barkley tried to win a championship, so I can't simply say that. Charles Barkley legit tried to win a championship. He tried to win a championship.
Nobody said the Suns was winning a championship this season.
Well, they're trying to win a championship. That's the
nobody said they're gonna go to the finals.
It don't matter what they're here now. They're here now. At the end of the day, it don't matter.
They got to the Blazers next season.
That's cap. I don't see the
man. Yeah, I'm picking it. The Blazers my pick to go to the finals.
No, all right, dude. I'm about to kick you out here again. You got shit, bro. You got some shit, man. You got back. You got to see that back. I'm only gonna do that. You got background noise too, man. You got chill. You got to need a timeout, man. Yeah, there's a strong price for loyalty. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Is though, like my whole thing is though, if all that shit being said, though, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'm just getting tired with the Dame gonna go. If he's gonna get traded, he's not getting traded. I don't give a damn, dude. I don't really care, because in that day, it's like, dog, all this, I'm gonna stay for the grind. Like, get the fuck out. Like, here's the thing. This is what kind of like we killed Carmelo for choosing the money over winning. And that's fair. Which is fair. Which is fair. Which is fair. And I agree to that sentiment. Which is fair, which I agree with. But at the same time, where's the same energy for Damian Lillard doing the same exact thing?
Exactly. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
He's playing for the money. My opinion, and people can say what you want, and I don't care how great a player Dame is. He's choosing the money over winning at this point. I'm saying, why do we keep hearing these rumors about him getting traded, and all of a sudden, it's fake. We see all these fake reports. We see all these rumors of him getting traded and stuff like that, but nothing ever happened.
Yep.
Like it's crazy. Dame and Bron soon come. It's cap. I don't care. I don't care where Dame goes at this point. If Dame,
I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You're absolutely right. I mean, they can do what they want. He can go wherever he wants. He'll go to what?
He can request trade anytime he wants.
Yes.
Let Anthony Lillard coming soon. It's cap. Anthony, I don't believe until I don't believe until it happens, man.
I mean, exactly. Everybody different. Everybody think differently.
I don't
So
believe
it's
it till
okay.
I don't believe it till it happens, man. Like
That's
if
right.
he's not getting traded, he's not getting traded. He just cares about the money at this point.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get your bag. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean,
Salute, go, Mike.
it's
He at
crazy,
this
man.
point in his career, he is choosing the money. I don't care
I
what
mean,
nobody say. I'm sick and tired of these rumors. I'm sick and tired of these reports. Oh, he's getting
rumors,
traded or he's
bro.
requesting trade or whatever the case may be. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I tell everybody, the NBA is it's a stone cold
Yeah,
business.
salute, Spiffy.
Yeah, Spiffy, how you doing?
What's good?
How you been? It's been a while. How you doing, man?
What's
I
up?
haven't seen you in a long time, man.
What's good, bro?
Salute, man. How you been?
Good.
Happy
Right.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same to
definitely
you.
been good. Yeah, game. Definitely been.
Y'all
Like,
said it's cap though. Who would you saying
I
true?
mean, Dame saying it's not true. But my whole point is like, dog, I'm sick and tired of this. Dame, there's rumors him getting traded or him requesting a trade. I'm sick and tired of hearing the shit at this point,
What he
right?
wants. Yeah,
Like, dog, if he going or he not, you know what I mean?
yeah. It's crazy. It drives people, man.
Like,
It's driving
he,
people energy.
I'm just saying, like, my whole thing is this: is he getting traded? He's not getting traded. You know what I mean? It's fake reports or it's not fake reports. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think he should just if he want to get traded, he should go to where he want to go.
Exactly. He should go wherever he wanted to go. It's on him.
Right,
It's his
or
decision.
simply say this, if you don't want to get traded, I won't be here for the rest of my career.
And that's okay. And you know what? That's okay.
So he can sit up here and shut everybody up,
I'm
drop
telling
all
you.
these fake rumors. Then why
I'm
just sit
telling
here
you.
and say I don't want to leave? I'm not leaving no time soon.
You know, and true, you know what's crazy? Everybody get mad at Chauncey Billups. I'm like, why you get mad at Chauncey? He got a job. I'm happy for that man got a job. I'm happy Chauncey Billups got a job. He played in the NBA. He's a champion. He played in big games. Give that man, make that man coach. You should coach. He's giving back. Why everybody get mad at Chauncey Billups? What he did? Not his fault.
Because of his past legal issues and
Uh,
that Portland fan base is real liberal, so they don't like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
type of.
yeah. But
So
okay, but you know what? But you know what?
I don't know.
Everybody like that. But you know what? They gotta get over that. They gotta get over it.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying though, but that's the reason why Jason Kidd denied that
Exactly.
interview.
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and say it. You just said him too. He got a dirty past too. What the hell does that mean?
So
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I tell you about the business. The NBA business is a cold-blooded business. Right? They're gonna do what they want. They don't care who they piss off.
right,
Period.
yeah,
Okay,
you're
what you
definitely
are.
right.
You are replaceable. That's why they have a draft. You are replaceable, no matter what. It's a business. If I can't see that, then I don't know what the hell it is.
Right, I feel you. Like
It's crazy, man. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
yeah, it's crazy, man. At this point, though, man, it's like I'm sick and tired of seeing here in the news. Like, listen, what do you want to do? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Does he? Because at the end of the day, we all know this though. He stays in Portland. He was not going to win no championship. We all can
And you
agree
know
with
what?
that.
And you know what? And you know what? That's
And he
okay.
knows that.
He knows that.
And I don't care about that stacking the deck type of shit. I don't really care about that stacking the deck type of shit. I really don't. I used to be when I was younger and naive. I used to I used to say that shit, stacking the deck. But listen, you need a team to win a championship. You need a team to build right to win a championship. There's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong of
I mean,
building the
they
right
could.
talent to win championships. You know what I mean?
Sure, you just said it. Kevin Garnett. He was in Minnesota for 13 years. It took him a long time to get championship. He had to leave and go somewhere else. But you know what? That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He
But
ain't
that's
got to
the
win a
thing,
championship.
right? The thing about Kevin Garnett was though he didn't request a trade for Timberwolves though.
Exactly. He never wanted to leave Minnesota. He never wanted to leave Minnesota. But it
But
happened.
the thing about Dame is you always hear this misinformation and this like you know what I mean. It's like what's going on?
I'm telling you, it's fucking it's driving me crazy. It's driving
Because
me
he could
crazy.
easily, right? Because they could easily shut these rumors down completely, right? But
I'm
he just,
telling you.
like, oh, like he's doing it, but it's like, oh, I didn't say, like, come on, man.
Oh
Are
man,
you?
shit, man.
So something happens, it seems like confusion. And that's what it is. It's
That's,
confusion.
like I said, again, like I said, this business is a cold-blooded business. They don't care who you piss off. They want their bag. They're gonna do whatever it takes to get it. Straight up.
Right. Word. It's crazy, man.
It's
Like,
crazy,
I
man.
don't,
I laugh at it.
like, man, I don't understand it. Like,
Ooh, man.
it's definitely crazy, man. Then Bradley Beal, I heard Bradley Beal, he's out for the Olympics because of COVID.
Yeah, I heard, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Because he's good too. He's
He's
good
out
too.
in the Olympics for COVID,
I,
so
yeah.
they
And
supposed to be
Javale,
replaced.
yeah.
They supposed to be replacing them.
Oh, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But again, I mean, hey, life moves on.
Replace Team USA replaces Bradley Beal with Keldon Johnson. They add
Okay.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, JaVale McGee. Well, I
What?
like JaVale McGee. I like JaVale
I
McGee.
like Keldon Johnson.
What the hell is that?
They replaced him with Keldon Johnson,
Who is that?
new from the Spurs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Why just to go with DeMar DeRozan? Unless he's already there.
But here's the thing, though, too, though, man. I know Trey. People was asking why Trey Young not there.
Well, I mean, hey, they must have already asked him. He didn't want to go.
Well, no, he didn't. He got snubbed, and he
Really?
said, "Nah,
Oh,
he ain't doing
man.
it."
Oh,
He
I
got
don't blame him.
snubbed.
I don't blame
He
him.
wanted to be on the. He wanted to be on the team, but
But
they
they ain't
didn't
want
pick
him.
him.
They ain't
But
want him.
now
So they have it.
Keldon Johnson and JaVale McGee the replacements. Maybe that could do something. Maybe that could do something. I don't know,
That's
man.
crazy. That's crazy,
I don't
bro.
know. This,
Again,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
laughing at this shit.
That team still disappoint me though.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But you know what? Look at them though. They all small. I mean, where's your big? You got one big? How you got one big on the court, man?
It's not. It's
On
not
the
even that.
roster.
It's not even that. It's like, dog. Like you have a person like KD. A lot of people always say he's the best player in the world, and he's not getting criticized for the performance of USA's playing. Well, let that be somebody else.
Yeah,
Let that be somebody else,
yeah.
and it'd be a whole different story.
That's how it is, bro. That's how they want it. But that's them people. At the end of the day,
That's
everybody should be getting criticized. Even the coach, even Pop. Everybody should be getting criticized. Okay, what they say. Everybody should get the burn. We all gonna get it. Straight up.
Basketball Agenda says Dame is 31. He has not led the league in the assists, points, steals, and has zero team accolades. He has no business climbing PG-13 for switching teams and running from the grind.
Well, I remember that.
It ain't that. I mean, here's the thing about that situation. It ain't that deep. That beef really ain't that deep though. People try to make it seem like they really don't like have beef with each other. They're just athletes competing against each other. You know what I mean? And think of that. I mean, all that. You know, listen. Like I said, I question that running the grind statement too. Though don't get twisted. I definitely questioned it. But at the same time, though, let's just be real. When it's all said and done, Dame is going to be ranked higher than
Yep.
PG-13.
Yep.
So, I mean, they ain't nothing PG-13 did that. I mean, besides being a great defender, of course, that Dame never did. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, nothing against Paul George. Paul George good. They're both competitors. What you want to be? What you want to be? You want to be like what? How you say it? I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out.
Even if you want to say, or even you want you can, and you can argue it in some degrees too. PG-13 better than Dame all time. You can argue that. I can see somebody's angle with that, but at the end of the day, it's like it ain't like. I mean, they both won't got really team accolades though. I mean,
But they both do. They both do. Then they both been in the Olympics. But Paul George got hurt in the Olympics though. But that was unfortunate.
Yeah. So I mean, hey.
It's crazy.
But
Yeah,
that running from the grind shit is dumb. It was the dumbest shit he ever said though. And
who said that?
I can tell that that running from the grind shit, that shit retarded.
That's retarded, man.
Excuse my French. That shit is stupid. Cause like that 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 like that is running from the grind. What you mean running from the grind? Which you're running from for winning the championship. You're running away from a championship because you know Dame knows. Like let's keep it real. We don't
Yeah,
probably not win no championship on Dame on that team.
exactly. I mean, that was CJ
They
McCollum.
have to do. They legit had to do something drastic to make that championship team with Dame still
Exactly.
being on it.
They're gonna have to make big trades, big time trades to make their team competitive.
Cause let's be real, we don't. I don't care nothing with it. Like at this point, I don't care nothing what Pony does. Cause they know.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they not real championship contender.
Yep. I mean, at least they tried. But my thing is this: if I was Portland, I would have been there with the Terry Stotts a long time ago. They get another. I mean, they stuck up with them too long, in my opinion.
Charles, you in a football prison right now. What?
What was that?
I don't know what that means. Oh, y'all let me talk about this too, though, man. What's that dude named Cassius? Hold up, this one clown. Where's one clown? I want to talk about this too, man.
Oh, what is that?
What's this clown name? What's this clown name? Cassius Mars.
Oh,
No, Cassius Mars.
Oh, what happened to him? What about you? What happened to him? I would like to know.
He criticized the Patriots way when he got cut on the team. He played like I don't forgot what year he played, but he got cut on the team.
Oh, well, you know what? Well, you know, every player that played with on their team, left. They all says they say it's not fun. Well, I mean,
here's the thing, though, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And that's correct. And here's the thing about that. Oh, it's not fun. It's not fun. How can you tell wasn't even play? You didn't play for a whole season, and you haven't won any. Like this, I don't understand that. How can you criticize?
Like, yeah. The only guy I knew that played there, he didn't like how. Well, Gary Blunt, he's the only guy I knew that said, "Look, I didn't like how I ended there." But Gary Blunt left. We went to the Philadelphia Eagles for a championship against the Patriots, and he won. And he felt good about it. I don't blame him. Shit.
I mean, LeGarrette Blunt don't, but you're not gonna see LeGarrette Blunt say anything bad about the Patriots.
Well, he did. He said he ain't like it. Well, that's what I remember. It's been so long. That was so long, man. Oh God, we're going like what 4 or 5 years ago. That was so long ago.
I mean,
that was so long ago. I said, "Hey, look, it is what it is." But they talk about Belichick, and you know what Belichick is like. But you know what Belichick? That's your friend. He's your coach. That's who he is. But you know what Belichick? The thing I'll say about Belichick didn't adjust. He didn't adapt. He didn't want to communicate on. Well, this is why Tom left. Tom left because Belichick didn't want to do what he wanted to do. Like that's all.
But that's not even true because he always.
But you know what? You know what it is. It's all about power and control. Ego.
It's not
ego.
It's not about power and control. But the thing about Bill Belichick is straight up though.
Exactly.
He's straight up. So it's not like it ain't no like. Listen, Bill Belichick used to cuss out Tom Brady in practice.
Exactly.
If he's fucking up and stuff like that, you don't see shit like that, and he get that respect because it's what it is. So it's like
exactly.
I mean,
but you know what? But Belichick, he got all that from Bill Parcells. Parcells was the same way. Them dudes, man, Parcells. Oh man, look up how he was. That man, he was hard on everybody, even the coaches, everybody. He used to get on everybody. And Belichick, he kind of the same way. It's the same. And Tom Coughlin, he another one. He even worse. He'll find you every day for the little shit. I'm like, what? It's crazy. But that's that Bill Parcells treat, man. Them dudes, man, they don't play no games. They just, you can't get no convincing with them people. That was
Right,
them.
because like it just is what it is. Like nobody really has bad things to say. People that has bad like but like people say things about the Patriots, whatever. But it's like a lot of people, majority of people that saying that never played in that system. So a dude
Yeah.
like Cassius Marsh, you're a journeyman linebacker
Yeah.
that don't even start. Like I don't even know what playing team he plays for now. You're not
Exactly.
even like that. You're
But
not
the
even
guys,
good.
exactly. The guys that played on those teams, they could talk about that. If you weren't there all
But
those years like that, you
but
can't talk about that.
there's people that have smaller roles on Patriots that say a good thing about the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Patriots is a standard where you put in work. If you're not putting the work in, then
Yeah.
what are we doing?
And matter of fact, look, true, you like the Patriots. You know all about this shit. You don't need to tell me this. You go ahead and say it.
So it's like I don't.
Right, I'm
It's
tripping. I forget you like all. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you talk about
I just don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, want Tipper and say talk about the Patriots, dog. You was a
Yeah.
loser.
Yeah.
You never won nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you can say, oh, the Patriots way and all this ain't fun and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
oh, you could really like get the fuck out. Like people had good times in the Patriots. I've seen a lot of smiles on people's faces on that wore that jersey and
Well,
played.
true. And what you mentioned
Like,
is, how did you when Tom Brady left? How did you feel? What did it just it
I mean,
was
love. I
what it
mean,
was.
it is. I mean, hey,
It is what it is, everybody. It is what it is.
it is what it is. I mean, me personally, I wish it could have ended better.
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, but at the same
It's
time,
business. It's business.
at
At
the
the end of
same
the day, that's
time,
all there is to it.
but at the same time, though, I mean, only thing I was mad about the fact that we didn't have a quarterback behind him at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Who knows? Somebody
Now
got
we
mad. Exactly. And somebody got mad that when they traded Garoppolo, somebody got mad. I think it was Tom. I think it was Tom or Bill. Somebody got mad.
it was Bill. Bill was upset because of the fact that like, no, why we trading a young quarterback? And
Exactly.
like we don't know some. I mean, but like I said, that's the only thing I had a problem with the
They,
fact that we didn't have a quarterback after he
yeah.
left. Now we got
Exactly.
Cam Newton. Now we got Cam Newton. And
Exactly.
but here's the thing: we got Cam Newton, but now we got Mac Jones. So okay, we can fix that problem.
Exactly. But you know what's crazy? Cam Newton, he has to play well now because either he plays at a high level and do good and they win, or he gonna be on the street again and gonna be doing trying to do the exact same thing, or exact thing to be his fault.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Mac Jones now. We got Mac Jones.
Exactly.
So that's a. But like at that time though, it was. I mean, like, but hey, it is what it is. But
And like that true. Brady is still mad at he's still mad at the Saints for still keeping Drew Brees. I'm like, how you gonna get mad at them for keeping Drew Brees? Drew Brees been there for 15 years. That's how you're supposed to do it. No, you can't get mad at them. First of all, he's still talking about it and they won. I'm like, why are you still mad about this shit?
I mean, that's what Tom Brady. I mean, the thing is, listen, I understand Tom Brady frustration. You want to play forever. You want to play a certain amount of time, but you can't get mad. Okay, motherfuckers trying to get a young somebody in that role, and it is what it is.
Like, but you know what? To me, Brady got a big ego. He got a big ass ego. He can't get. He cannot let it go. I don't know why. Like, I mean, it's crazy.
All those type of players have an ego, though. All of them
trust me.
All of them players had a certain type of ego. The thing with Tom Brady was the fact that he feels he still can play. I mean, listen, he showed still showing that he still can play. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, listen, he's only got so many years left. And so it's
like Bill had to do what he had to do, and that pissed Bill off. That's how it really ended right there. And that's how it really ended for him and Tom after that. It never was the same after that. It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
I mean, they always had their tensions, but at the same time, it's like, man. All that stuff doesn't matter when it comes to winning championship. It's like, see, that's the thing. That's a problem when people are like that's a problem too. Like people like to criticize the Patriots, but it's like at the end of the day, it's a standard of winning. It's a standard. It's winning. It's championship or bust. And my whole thing is this: if that Patriot system is so bad, where case may be, it wouldn't be working for all these years.
Exactly. It's still, you know what?
I can tell you this. I can tell you this. I guarantee you, Tom Brady is holding a lot of people, a lot of people, a certain amount of standard.
Exactly. Even though he left, he's still the same way. He hasn't changed. This is who he is.
Yes.
Brady crazy. Brady is crazy. But that's who he is.
I'm just saying, but Tom Brady, yeah, he made like another thing. People think that you have to be buddy or friends
Brady, he wanted Edelman to come out of retirement to go play for the Bucks. I'm like, but are you crazy? He's not going to do that. His body all broke up.
Right. Yeah, like people, but like people think you have to be buddy or friends to win a championship.
I'm telling you, man, that's crazy. You don't have to do that.
It's stupid. Like it's stupid. It's dumb for people. People like what's crazy? People sit there and criticize the Patriots way, but don't criticize how the Bulls won in the '90s.
Bulls won. You can't get mad at them for what they did. That's crazy. When they win too much, they get mad. I'm like, let me get mad with them. Give the people these flowers.
I'm saying this reason why I bring the Bulls up because it's a double standard.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
It's a double standard where it's like, okay, I know about criticizing the Bulls because they won championships, but the people want to criticize how the Patriots won championships.
Exactly. Can you keep that same energy? I don't say you can't talk about it.
Jordan's over here punching people in the face. Like, end of the day, listen, like, at the end of the day, like I said, that system is successful when it works. And if it was so bad, then a lot of people, it is what it is. Like, even people talk about Patriots don't like paying people and stuff like that. That's not necessarily even true. But we have paid people over the years. Now, do we spend the most money and stuff like that? Listen, they don't force players to force players to sign certain contracts, stuff like that. And if they want it, and when they have the opportunity to leave and stuff like that, they do as they please.
Exactly true. Belichick is going to do exactly. Belichick's going to do what he has to do to find a way and get another championship, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He don't care. He don't care.
He's the GM in the coach.
Exactly. Thank you. I need him to understand that. Belichick's going to do what he wants to make his team. He's going to always be aggressive. He's going to keep being that way. He's going to find a way to get championships. He don't care who he pisses off.
Right, and he's not perfect. And like I said, he ain't perfect at anything. He's nowhere near perfect, or whatever case it may be. He ain't perfect, but it's like, I don't know, man.
It's great, but I tell you, when you win that much, they hate you. It's crazy.
But you got motherfuckers like Cassius. You got a dude named Cassius Morris, a journeyman bum ass linebacker, sitting there trying to criticize the Patriots way when you was barely there. Come on, man.
That's just bad. I mean, I tell everybody don't fit, but that's okay. Go somewhere else and play. And if you do good, great. And if you don't, hey, that's your ass. That's on you.
You got good. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Man, it's definitely ridiculous, man. It's definitely out of line. But they already got JaVale McGee, so with JaVale McGee on the Olympics, why they pick JaVale McGee and not Christian Wood? I don't understand that. I don't even care about this.
I mean, to be honest with you, I like JaVale McGee, so I ain't gonna do that. But you know what? I mean, it's what they want. But it is what it is. It's what they want. They ain't worried about shit.
Right.
They do good. So.
That's dumb as shit. Like, how the hell I say Christian Wood? I say rumors of Christian Wood next thing you know of JaVale McGee or Keldon Johnson. Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on, True?
What up, son?
Who's that?
Oh. Hey, I want to get in on this Patriot talk, man.
What's that?
A lot of people.
Hey, but how you doing?
What's going on?
Good.
A lot of people hate on y'all, man. I respect what y'all done in the salary cap era. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know
But
what? They've done a great job. Listen, they did what they had to do. They saved up a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
money.
the
And
thing.
they
That's
did.
the
I,
thing. That's the
I,
thing.
I
Forget about the win that I got my fault self. But that's the thing. Like forget about I don't like people all that. Oh, the Patriots is people say bad shit about the Patriots. They just look like they don't know the fuck they talk about, man.
Nah.
We can talk. We
but
can always talk about. We can always talk about who's going to win and who's going to be successful, who's going to compete for what. One thing you
Yeah.
cannot question about the Patriots is consistency and competitiveness and a way of trying to win.
I'll tell
That's
you.
just the reality.
yeah, they created a culture there. But I will say this: whether it's a somewhat unfair assessment, Bill Belichick at this point is going to be how impactful he's been on the franchise is going to be measured what he do after Brady. I
Exactly.
think
Well,
I think I think.
exactly.
Hold on. I'm not saying that the full assessment is all the way fair, but it will have some validity to it. It will.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I'm
cool
saying?
with it.
So
But at the
so
same
and it's
time,
gonna be at the same time it's gonna be kind of unfair because Belichick is getting older, man. Nobody know how long he want to coach.
Hey, but hold
yeah,
on. Bill's what? Is he close to
yeah,
70?
but here's the thing though. It's unfair. Like I said, when I go, like I said, when I all that who won, who was the reason why Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, as a Patriots fan, that's dumb ass shit. Because in the day, they both need each other. And then last time I checked,
Yeah,
Bill gave Tom Brady that opportunity. You know what I mean? When he
Exactly.
didn't have
yeah.
anybody, you know what I mean? So it's like it gets dumb. I don't do like listen. At the end of the day, Tom Brady was a key part, and he was a guy that you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, he had to follow suit to the other players to follow suit. You know
but
what I mean?
but
So
we
it's like other,
yeah.
but not even necessarily that. But Bill always been that type of player. He always challenged. He always challenged. And that's the thing why it's not fair because Bill always showed that he could coach even before the Patriots, even when he was an assistant. You know what I mean?
Now
He always
Exactly.
before his success, hold on. Before his success he had with Brady being his quarterback, he was not. You remember he had the small stint with the Browns. And up to that
Exactly.
point, he hadn't made a reputation of being a good coach. Everybody knew he had a history of being a great D coordinator, especially coming through the Parcells tree. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But up to that point, until they started to have success, and I'm not saying it's all attributed to Tom Brady, but come on, a lot of his success, Tom Brady has been the constant theme with the
I
team.
mean,
They've had a
yeah,
lot of different receivers,
right.
backs, defenses, but the main constant thing that's been there has been Belichick as the coach and Brady as the quarterback. And people that don't wanna, acknowledge that, they're not being objective, bro. So those guys now, if
Yeah,
you want to argue who has, if you want to argue, if people want to argue who has the more impact, I think it's a fair share. But the past 4 or 5 years, the narrative might turn on Belichick, especially with Brady going to another franchise and help contribute to the success
yeah,
of the team.
but here's a problem though. If Tom Brady doesn't win, if Tom Brady doesn't win multiple more Super Bowls or even one more Super Bowl, it's gonna go back. You can say it's going back to him. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
And now
his,
he actually with him winning one, now Belichick's gonna have to prove. I ain't gonna even say he have to win a chip. I just think he's gonna have to prove that he can get this team back to contending for a a championship, a Super Bowl after Brady's
I
gone.
don't feel, but I don't think. Here's the
No.
thing, but I feel what you're saying though. I feel you, but he doesn't have to prove anything.
No, I don't
The
think
reason why he
like
don't have to prove, I feel you. I feel
yeah,
the narrative. Like I agree with it. The reason, but I'm saying this though. But even Tom Brady and stuff, I don't. Why he has something? He already shown that he's the greatest coach of all time. I don't care. Nobody say he's hands down the greatest coach of all time. Ain't no coach in NFL
yeah,
history that had the same responsibility he
yeah,
had for that many years and being successful. And building a
yeah.
team, mind you, it wasn't just Tom Brady. Tom Brady was listen, he was a key part.
But
You
you
can't argue
but
Tom Brady because Tom Brady was
but
there. That
you gotta remember too, Tom, out of all the great quarterbacks, Tom in the salary cap era at the time, Tom was the only one that was flexible as far as with his salary and all that to compete. Like a lot of great stars quarterbacks wouldn't have done
But Bill had to make them deals though. That's the
it.
thing. Bill had to
No,
say,
but
see now
I'm
here's the
saying you got
thing.
to keep that in mind, though.
He believed in it. Right. But Tom also believed in that Bill system. Reason if like you know what I mean. Tom believed in that system. You know what I mean? Like here's the thing. A lot of people don't know. Bill either cussed Tom Brady on practice. Like James Harrison said so
I know
himself.
about that.
So it's like it's not a it's a standard that like
That's another point. Hold on, that's another point for Brady, because the modern day quarterbacks wouldn't have took less money and dealt with some of the stuff that he dealt with. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
And because that kind of create culture. I always compare Brady and Belichick to Duncan and Popovich.
Oh,
They
okay.
wouldn't have had that type of success if they didn't have a superstar player that would sacrifice. Brady was sacrifice.
That's true, but
That's
also
what made
but also yeah. I know you say
that.
it, but other people you got other people like I said, other veterans on that team too. Like here's the thing. Football that's true, but although in football is I guess it's harder because it's more sides of the football. Because let's say you can say Tom Brady, he can do all that he
I'm gonna
wants
tell
to,
you.
but at the same time, that defense, like I said, Bill built that. Like I said, Tom Brady
I'm,
did what he had to do, but that
see,
defense, Bill Belichick built.
see, to me, Tom Brady by far is the GOAT because the dude performed when he had to, and he was sacrificed. If they were a good running team, see, if you can look at a player like Aaron Rodgers who has more, he's physically more talented as a
Yeah.
quarterback than Brady
Yeah.
by far. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
his ego, he's selfish and ego would not allow him to play a certain way. He's not gonna be like, man, I'm not gonna be handing the ball off, man. I got a
Yeah.
fucking arm. Brady wouldn't do that. Like, look, we need to run this
Exactly.
ball. That's what the strength at. That's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do. That's what the
That's
Patriots always been about. Oh, they
yeah.
can't stop this. We're gonna do that. It ain't about I'm the quarterback. I'm the greatest quarterback in the league right now. I need to be throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So
Salute,
it's
B.
about
Hey, what's up, man?
Like
I'm doing.
it's just you seen that clown from what's Cassius Morris, journeyman linebacker. Somehow he's headline news for talking about the Patriots, criticized him when he's only was there for like a couple weeks and got cut.
Criticizing
Now
what?
like he criticized the Patriots way. You know how that
Oh,
goes. Like I'm like you was barely there and you didn't win it like. And now it's like his big headline news and all that stuff. Keep seeing it on my timeline
yeah,
and stuff like that.
Hang on that.
yeah.
Oh, that.
To push back on South Point, here's why Bill Belichick don't have to prove nothing about Tom Brady. Everybody knows Tom Brady was a game manager for almost his first 3 Super Bowls, and that's not even debatable. So Belichick won 3 Super Bowls before your guy that you say is the GOAT even became a top quarterback.
Yeah,
He
so
was
that's
he
why
was an assistant coach under Bill Parcells, but I ain't doing it
he
with you
still
today,
played. He
B.
still played.
No.
He still
This
played
You
ain't
a
got
got
big
it. You
part.
nothing
got
to
it,
do.
bro. You got
Oh
it.
no. This see, there you go. You're shifting the conversation. This don't got nothing to do with Bill Parcells. This has to do with New England in New England. He won. Tom Brady was a game manager, right or wrong.
You got it, bro.
No,
You
just
got it, man.
answer the
I'm not
question.
doing it. You right. Everything you say, right, bro. Got it.
No, bro.
He
You
was
made
a game manager the first
You
3
made a
years.
statement that was
One of
fucking
the first
false,
3
bro.
Bowls.
But you tend to do that. You make
Okay.
false statements because you're looking at the end and you're applying it back to the beginning. Tom Brady was not this great quarterback, and he was winning Super Bowls because
Okay.
of the team. So Bill Belichick, in truthfulness, doesn't have to prove anything. He already proved he can win a Super Bowl without a top flight quarterback. The guy was drafted in what round?
Then it was the 7th round. If I'm correct, the 7th round.
He
Yeah,
drafted
I
in the
mean
sixth round.
that's
He
what
was
I'm
drafted in
saying,
the 6th round.
6th round.
and that's what I'm
Okay,
saying
sixth
too.
round. I take that back. All right.
Right, that's what I'm saying too. Is like that's why I'm saying when people try to say Tom, like you said, Bill don't got nothing to prove, Tom Brady got nothing to prove. At the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Their careers are here, the
Uh,
careers is, right?
in the
Like I
big
said, they
scope of
they gonna
in the
try to
big
push,
scope of things,
the narrative, but
in the
we all
big
know.
in the big scope of things, do he really got something to prove? Belichick, no. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it will be if he don't outside of having Tom Brady's coach, if they don't get back to that culture and standard that they have, it's gonna be something to be said about it.
I mean, this,
I
but the
disagree.
standards, but you see this. But here's the thing: win, lose, or draw, you still see the standard. That's my whole point. That's my whole point
No,
of
I'm saying where year in year out they were competing for
they always
for
competing
championships
though.
going to the
Like
playoffs.
they always
They competed
competed.
when Brady
Okay.
wasn't even there.
They
Yes.
compete even
When they
last
had
year.
Bledsoe, they competed.
Last year they were competed. They didn't bullshit. Was they a good team last year? No, but they competed. They didn't give up. Like they was competing. They beat a lot of teams. They beat some teams that made the playoffs. They
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 beat
they,
they beat
they
my team. So
Kansas City,
yeah.
exactly. They beat the Ravens. They lost at Kansas City. They only allowed Kansas City. It was 26 to 10, and that was a close game. During so at one point, so it's like they like it don't and that's why it's like okay, people say, well, Tom Brady was the end all be all the Patriots way. Like that's bullshit. And
I
then
never
people try to
said that.
criticize the way. No, I'm saying I'm talking about narrative. I'm talking about what people are trying to push, right? On the what's the Patriots way, and they try to criticize it. And it's like
No, but
it's
what you did say was like Tim Duncan, he understood, but Brady was never as great as Tim Duncan. Brady understood
What's your
that
opinion? Go
for
ahead,
him
bro.
to take more money or to do what Aaron Rodgers do, that's not who he is.
That's your. Maybe that could be true,
No,
but
that's not who he
that
is.
did contribute
that
to
is true. I mean,
that did contribute to their success though. The fact that they had a quarterback that was
But
willing to do
but
certain things.
but he
maybe
understood the
that's
objective.
all.
That's Tom Brady
Oh,
understood the objective,
exactly. And
and
for
you
all
got to
we
give him
know,
credit.
maybe that's
But
all Bill would give him. He
I
could
mean,
have got
eventually,
more. He
uh,
could have
no,
left.
but well, he did
no.
get paid eventually. Eventually, he did get paid. Eventually, he did get paid
But we
eventually.
know he was in the market where
But
he could have leveraged to get paid more,
right,
and
but
he
Tom
chose
Brady,
not to.
but this would separate Tom Brady from live quarterback. Even if you don't think he's the GOAT, I think he's the GOAT. But if you don't think he's the GOAT, right? What still separates him from other quarterbacks is he knows the objective of the game. You know what I mean?
See, I disagree again. From a business standpoint, Tom Brady had no leverage because when he got hurt and missed, they won 11 games without him. So when the organization feels that you're replaceable, you don't have leverage.
That was and that's correct. That was with Matt Castle as
That's
at
yeah,
quarterback.
Matt
Yeah, Matt
Castle.
Castle.
Exactly. I remember
And
that. That was the
he
year
did
that
it
Brady
more
tore his ACL.
than
Yeah,
what Matt Castle.
yeah.
If you actually look, since Tom Brady's been on the team, the worst quarterback they've had when Brady wasn't under center is Cam Newton. All the other quarterbacks have winning records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Jacoby Brissett got one
Yeah,
record.
and Jacoby.
So did Brady really have leverage? I mean, you're looking at it from, again, he's won 7 Super Bowls, and of course you're going to pay him. But when they weren't, he wasn't the feature of those teams until what, last 3 or 4 or 5 years?
That's the thing. So that's the thing. And people, like you said, people will try to push and people keep pushing that. Oh, y'all, the Patriots is done. Patriots, oh, Bill. People like I said, the media. I'm watching ESPN and Fox Sports. Oh, Bill gotta do this and all that. Like, what do you mean he gotta do? He's the greatest coach of all time. What else he gotta do? Like,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Bill don't
he
have to do
does.
anything. Bill
He
gotta
doesn't have to
everything.
do anything. He doesn't have to do anything. But to quiet naysayers, if he were to win without Brady, that would quiet naysayers. I would say that, but that don't have to mean nothing to everybody.
That's true.
I wouldn't argue with nobody saying he's the best coach of all time. I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah, but the naysayers all, but at the same time, them same naysayers for like Skip Baylesses and all that shit, whatever. But like all the at the end of the day, he already because you look at the Tom Brady effect, but Tom Brady wasn't always on the Patriots teams. You know what I mean? That team was evolving. When Tom, like for all them years, the team is still evolving to this day, and that's not easy to do. You know what I mean? Like what Bill Belichick is doing, even now, like building a team, like that's impressive. You don't see coaches doing that, or even GMs like that doing that. So,
I mean, I would say this. I would make this assumption: without Brady as a quarterback, would Bill Parcells had a level of success and possibly won a couple of Super Bowls? Yeah, but I don't think they had a level of success without Tom Brady of going to 10 Super Bowls. I can't see that, But that's just my opinion.
maybe not. But that being said though, who see what Tom Brady like? What Tom Brady? Like you said, Tom knows. That's the thing. Tom Brady knows what Bill. Like I said, he ain't going. That's why he ain't gonna talk. So you see, Tom Brady doing a lot of talking, but he ain't gonna talk. He ain't gonna talk too crazy. You know what I mean? He opened up more than ever now, but he ain't gonna talk too crazy.
Well, all you got
But
to
that's never been him though.
do is look at
Yeah,
last
but he
year's
know,
show.
but huh?
I mean, all you got to do is look. You can
We can barely hear you, Bees. I don't know if you like on
Who
the.
phone? What is that?
Hey, I think it's bees.
Yeah, we can barely hear him anyway.
he couldn't run another off. What we did
Bees, we can
find out
barely
is,
hear you.
Hello?
I said, well,
You cut off, bees. Say it again.
I had a phone call. I'm in the car. Sorry about that. I said,
Oh,
what
that's
we
why you
did
sound
find
like that. Okay.
what we did find out last year was that Tom Brady can't run another system. We actually saw that, and we saw the Bucks change their system back to what Tom ran in New England. Tom Brady's a great quarterback. I believe he's the winningest quarterback ever to play. I don't believe he's the GOAT because there's too many things that have to be in place for him to win.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's exactly how I put it. I put it in categories. Thank you for saying that.
I push back on that because I seen him play with marginal personnel on offense, good personnel, and have a level of success.
What you mean marginal? What you mean marginal personnel?
They had Troy Brown, who had no success with other teams outside of
Troy
being a
Brown
special
was good though. Troy Brown was no
bro.
bum.
Troy Brown wasn't
But you
good with
just-
no other team. Though.
You just made your point. Brady was fucking terrible in another system. We saw that last year. Bruce Arians had to completely change his offense.
But this is the thing. Certain great players are good in different systems, depending on their attributes, their skill set. We always known Brady's been good at the short passing game, and then when they changed to it, they went on to win a Super Bowl, right? He helped contribute to that, right? So
No, they were already.
I don't understand what it.
The offense was originally when they won the Super Bowl. Oh, you're talking about the Bucks?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the Bucks. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Bucks.
No, I was saying just like in Troy Brown's experience, he went to an offense that he didn't work with. It's the same with Brady. That's all I'm saying.
But we know there's a lot of players that left Patriots that played with receivers that played Brady, and they went to other teams like what was it Dion? Who was it? What's the other cat?
You talking about Deion Branch?
Yeah, Branch. These guys didn't virtually done nothing with other teams. They weren't as productive.
No, they didn't. But for every Deion Branch, Wes Welker didn't fall off.
Hey, I'm good.
Wes
I'm
Welker,
good. I said Deion Branch is good, but when
Wes
he got
Welker got
I'm
better
not forget that.
with Brady. He got better with Brady.
And you know
No,
what's crazy?
Yeah,
Deion
but he
Branch got
always
traded.
he had that. But here's the thing though, he had that potential. Josh McDaniels saw what Welker could do, and look what he was doing. Like
and
with the production he was doing.
and he didn't fall off when he went to Denver. Concussion
His
Exactly.
problem
took
was
him
at
out.
that time
He
was the
did.
concussion.
He did hit a
No,
wall.
the problem is that during that time was he was getting concussions, but he was still good. Especially the first year in Denver, he was still good. The problem
So
was he
check
was
his
always getting
numbers.
hurt.
Oh, sure. You talking about Deion Branch? That's what you talking
No,
about?
They talk about Wes Welker.
we
Wes
talking.
Welker.
Welker was good. I like Welker different. Hey, that's
Hey,
great.
Wes
Yeah,
Welker
go
was
ahead.
good in Miami. Wes Welker was good in Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Bill wanted him. Now, hey, any receiver that is a in out slot guy performs well with Tom Brady because
Yeah.
he throws short passes.
Yeah, I mean that's what he was
One
good
player.
at. We know all
Right.
great players that have a different skill set and good at other things.
Right.
Other great players are though. Go ahead.
But if you take Troy Brown or Deion Branch and you look at those guys were all slot receivers.
They were good.
They're all
Those guys were good, man.
little guys that
Ooh,
beat you in and out of breaks.
Right. Look at like I said, Wes Welker, Julian
And
Edelman,
here go another
Danny-
point.
Brandon Lloyd.
Danny-
Brandon
Danny-
Lloyd was another one.
Danny
You
Amendola. Even look at James White, Shane Vereen.
See,
Hey, you had Randy Moss career dying in Oakland, and then they went and got him and he played with
but
Brady and
see
they revived his
Randy
career.
Moss been at that time.
But-
Randy Moss been was that good.
you
though,
can't
man.
say that. Randy Moss publicly acknowledged that he wasn't fucking playing in Oakland.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he was.
Okay.
He ain't give a
How did
damn
he
about
end up
that.
in Oakland, though? That's my question. How did that happen? That was the crazy thing about my life. How did he get to Oakland?
Because I saw Randy Moss put up Hall of Fame numbers in Minnesota
Exactly. He was just good. Period.
with Dante Culpepper.
Right. Because Randy
Oh,
Moss, one of his quotes is his famous quotes is that he suits up when he wants to suits up. That's he famously saying that.
What Bill Belichick is great
Paraphrasing.
at.
I remember he went to the Titans and he sobbed when they traded him. He sobbed. You remember?
Yeah, so that's
Like
who he is though.
when after they played the Patriots, he was like,
What Bill Belichick is great at, and this came from Bill Parcells.
Exactly.
Bill Parcells said he's the best guy at replacing players. He can see qualities in one player and replace it with another player. That's what he's really good at.
I agree with that.
That's what Bill Parcells said about Bill Belichick. And that's why he had no problem getting rid of Lloyd Malloy.
Yeah.
He had no problem moving Richard Seymour and
Buckley.
all these other stars, right? Ty Law on down the line, because he was able to spot players.
I was just about to say my name. Asante said,
Yeah, that's why he's been the god of goddamn the salary cap, because he know how to get rid of players before they stock get too high or get out players.
Right, but here's the thing though. He know, like I said. Now it's something like certain players like a Rob Gronkowski or something like that, or Randy Moss. He will pay if he has to. Of course, you gotta pay. You gotta spend some money to win. Anyway, you gotta get some type of money, right?
Hey, so I got a question though. What happened when Randy Moss and Belichick and Brady? What happened there?
He just you know how it's Randy Moss. You know how Randy Moss is though, man.
Well, you know what? That's all I need to know, because Randy had.
That's all it is. You just know how he is though. You know what I mean? Like
he got a big mouth. You got a big ego.
When you, his attitude. I mean, he don't get twisted. Randy Moss was doing great things with the Patriots, but his attitude and mindset didn't fit that team.
Because
And
Randy Moss
and
wants
if
to
you
be the
look at
guy.
it, if you look at it, most hot talented players like that, they didn't keep long anyway. You might
They
have a
did.
Salute,
one,
King.
2 year stint,
Salute, King.
and then you
Salute,
up out of
King
there.
Styles. My fault, King Styles.
Oh, you good? You good? Salute, fellas.
Hey, how you doing? Happy Friday.
Brady,
All right.
hold on. Let me read this, man. Wizards hired Wes Unseld Jr. as head coach. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Wes Unseld Jr.
I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that.
Brady was the system in the Patriots. That's not true.
That is
Anybody on
definitely
that
not true.
team, that was there for the Williams say that. Here's the thing, you understand this too. There was other leaders on that team besides Tom Brady. Let's believe that. Like there's like Tom Brady wasn't yelling at everybody. He would yell at young young receivers, but he wasn't yelling at. You wouldn't see that man yelling at everybody. That's all I'm going to say.
I ain't gonna
Hey,
agree
Like,
with
like
that.
True, you're a real Patriots fan. Do you remember how many screen passes Tom Brady used to throw on that team?
yeah, listen, hey, Tom Brady did what he had to do. And that's why like Tom Brady was my favorite player. Like, but I gotta keep it real. When he first came in, he was a game manager. But what made me gain more respect for Tom Brady was the fact that he got better over the years. You gotta get like a lot of people don't really talk about that, right? That he was a game manager and became the elite quarterback. You know what I mean?
It's no true. You're absolutely right. I agree. Correct.
Like
Hey, that
people
year,
like to,
true. That year he came in for Patriots. Y'all were 0-3, 0-4, something like that. What's y'all record? When Bledsoe got hurt.
Yeah, but when Bledsoe had that concussion,
Tom Brady was a piece. Nobody gonna deny that. But like I said before, Tom Brady, like I said, it's a team game. Tom Brady did his job, but other people did their job also. Tom Brady didn't win every finals Super Bowl MVP, and some of those Super Bowl MVP you could argue that could have been won by other people.
Yep.
So you know what I mean?
And true. You know what's crazy? Look, you know what? Go ahead, man. Don't worry about it.
Now you go, Donald.
No, I was just about to say Brady. You know what's great? Look at who Brady was pushing. Brady was pushing against Drew Brees. Even Brees every year used to go at it. Every year was like stat for stat, touchdown for touchdown. Every year they would go at it. I'm like, Brees was pushing Brady. And Brady looked up to Brees.
My fault, John.
That's why he kept playing all those years.
Will the Patriots win again? What you mean win again? I mean, I think they can. I mean, they're not in a bad spot. I can tell you that.
They're good. They're still good.
I mean, the Mac Jones. I like Mac Jones. I like Mac Jones, man. I like Mac Jones.
Mac Jones is
I
good.
like Mac Jones, man. And like I said, a lot of people and B can tell. Listen, B is a big Alabama fan. If y'all don't know, he knows Alabama football. So if I'm going back, when I was going back watching Mac Jones too, he's going to be a problem. In my opinion, he has the potential to be the best quarterback in the draft.
Well,
he has the potential to be that guy. A lot of people going to say, "Well, you tripping, Trey Lance and Trevor Lawrence and all them." Okay, Mac Jones, out of all the quarterbacks, Mac Jones got drafted in the best situation, the perfect situation that fits what he do very well.
Well, Justin Fields got drafted in the perfect situation with the Bears too. For him, they run similar offenses to his college
right.
Got to. I don't think it's better than Mac Jones though.
No, it's hard to get better than the Patriots, to be honest. But
I'm saying, but his specific skill set
right
though,
there.
for specifically on that team, like you know what I mean. And like I said, a lot of people are shitting on Mac Jones. I don't know why. Like he was a 15th pick in the draft for a reason. It's like a lot of people like to itch on Alabama quarterbacks, but you don't see them get picked high like that.
That's
right?
true. That is very true.
But when you rarely see a guy like Mac Jones that he gets picked in a high position. Now, they still don't believe in him. Make it make sense.
It's true. You know what's crazy? You know who set the standard at quarterback for Alabama now? Tua Tagovailoa. And you know what? And now Mac Jones is going to keep going forward.
But you know what's crazy? Mac Jones is better than him. He was better than him in Alabama.
Yeah.
Like Mac Jones was legit doing audible. Mac Jones, they had a pro style offense, but first of all, before Mac Jones was the quarterback, they wasn't doing pro style offense.
It was I forget what they call that.
You think Mac Jones gonna end up playing before the end of the year?
I mean, it all depends on Cam. It all depends on Cam Newton health and his play.
Well, I mean, if Cam does good, then yeah. But if not, if Cam does good, he's not playing. But if Cam doesn't do good,
right. Yeah. But the best scenario is this, though, right? The best scenario is Cam Newton plays this year out, does good for the Patriots, whatever case may be, and Mac Jones will learn from under him. A former versatile quarterback. That's really what Cam Newton. That's why I said Mac Jones is in the perfect situation, because not only is he just on the Patriots, look who he's behind. Yeah, Cam Newton may not be the same quarterback he was in the past, but still, he's still Cam Newton, an experienced quarterback that played at a high level. You know what I mean? That has a lot of knowledge on the game. You know, so the guy that won an MVP and played in the Super Bowl, so Mac Jones could pick his brain, you know? So that's the same thing what Tom Brady did. Tom Brady was behind Drew Bledsoe. He sat a whole year to get better. So that's I mean, hey, that's what I look at. I think we can win. Not now, of course. I don't guys winning Super Bowl this year. But at the same time, in the future, I definitely can see that. I definitely see Bill Belichick having another dynasty with Mac Jones.
Hey, well,
I definitely can see that.
Hey, Joe, what you think about who's that? Well, that Cam, he got a contract, yeah. Well, shit. What about Jameis?
What you mean, Jameis?
Well, what's it?
What you mean by him? For what
situation? That's in his situation in New Orleans.
I mean, he's in a good situation. He's in a good situation. He under Sean Payton. Listen. Like I said, Jameis Winston has no more. Like you said, Jameis Winston wasn't getting treated fairly. How he hasn't been getting treated fairly. How situation was on the Buccaneers.
Exactly.
So. With all that being said, though, now you have no excuses. I'm not saying it was an excuse. I'm not saying it was an excuse or not. But now, okay, you with the Saints under Sean Payton. So you know what I mean?
With the playoff team.
Exactly. They got everything you need. They got everything you need.
A playoff team that still has a chance could win a division. They could. I don't see them winning a division. I don't have them better than the Bucks at all. But still, it's the best situation you've ever been in. So. If he plays bad, that's on him. You can't blame nobody. So I'm listening. So it is. I think Jim Wentz is a good quarterback. But hey, if he plays bad, whatever, that's all on him.
Exactly. So, you with Sean Payton, offensive genius, offensive line. Got Mike Tyson. I give him
a pass. Right, I give him a pass from with the years on the Buccaneers. I give him. Like he don't get sweet. He has some flaws, but I give him a pass because the Buccaneers, when he was there, was a horrible organization. Bad moves, everything, trading people. But now you in a culture, a way better culture, a system you can succeed. Weapons around you, you gotta perform. Simple as that. It's really that simple.
Exactly. You're on the Sean Payton. It has to work. Period.
It is what it is. I'm not saying he need to win a Super Bowl or nothing. I'm not saying he need to do this, but he has to perform.
Well, he can perform. I mean, look, the only down part about his last season on Tampa was that he threw so many interceptions. Everything else was good.
So he cut down on those
turnovers.
No, it ain't, bro. That nigga got leadership issues. Something ain't right with that dude. Saying stupid shit in the
He made bad decisions in the past.
All that could be said, though. He's still a good quarterback, though. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? He's changing that narrative. I'm looking at his offseason. This shirt, I'm like, you look good.
All them third interceptions wasn't his fault, to be fair, though.
The Buccaneers gave him a lot of chances, man. That dude, he's just not a leader.
Tampa Bay will blame everything on him and say he was the problem. I'm like, how is he the problem? Yeah, they won the game no offensive line. But here's the crazy thing: when Brady go there, they won't listen to him. But when Jameis there, they didn't even try to cooperate with that dude. I'm like, y'all wrong, man.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact.
Jameis done a lot of stupid stuff from the jump, though.
I don't think I'm not gonna say he's not no good leader though, because he won't be in the situation he is on the Saints. That's not the case.
No, the thing about it, Sean Payton, he was able to revive career, even though he didn't lose his job in San Diego because of performance. He revived his career after he had that major shoulder surgery, and everybody pretty much didn't believe in Drew Brees. Sean Payton figured, you know what, bring that guy over. He was a former first overall draft pick. Maybe I could fine-tune his game.
He could have had other options though. He could have got other quarterbacks for you to bring in.
I know, but
the only reason he didn't get Dante Culpepper was because Dante Culpepper came off the ACL injury. He said that was the reason why he chose Breeze over Culpepper, because his injury was easy to recover from.
That's true.
I wouldn't argue none of that.
But you know what's crazy? Payton, his first decision was Tony Romo. He wanted to trade for Tony Romo.
He did.
He could have Tony Romo.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he was there when I think Parcells had kind of discovered Romo. Because Romo was killing the preseason.
Because Peyton wanted Tony. Peyton, he drafted Tony Romo.
He was
an undrafted free agent. He was an undrafted free agent, and he signed him. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, he was undrafted out of East Illinois.
Exactly.
But he had like his in the preseason, he had been playing his ass off, and everybody like, who is this dude?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Playing his ass off, And he finally got his chance when Bledsoe got hurt in 2006.
Exactly. You know what's great? Peyton coached so many players. He coached and drafted so many players for the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Eagles. So he knew what the hell he's doing. Especially with the tight ends.
I mean, it makes sense for him. Okay, I bring a former, because the thing about it, Jameis got all the tools, and he's not really that old. He's still what he about 28, 29? He got all the tools. It's just
Jameis 27. He's young.
He haven't shown he has intangibles and the leadership skills. He goofy as hell. He do crazy shit.
I mean, don't mistake he do weird ass shit. Maybe he can change. Leader, though.
But he hasn't been, bro. Have you been watching?
You can't say he hasn't been a leader though.
He hasn't, bro. Off the field stuff, saying stupid shit in the media. He hasn't.
I mean,
he does make bad decisions.
You can't. I mean, Brett, but like end of the day, I've seen.
You can't do that shit, especially as a black quarterback. The magnifying glass is even worse on you.
If everything you said was true, then he wouldn't be in the situation he's on the Saints. That's a fact.
That's not true.
That is true.
Not true. I just gave you a reason.
What do you mean? Drew Brees had talent. Drew Brees had talent, though. Drew Brees had talent.
Jameis Winston got talent too. I said that, didn't I?
Okay, Drew Brees has talent. Okay, so all I'm saying this: if Jameis Winston wasn't that good and he's not a leader, then why are the Saints comfortable with him being that quarterback? I don't think that make any sense.
They probably looking at it that they can bring him into the organization and revitalize his career, man.
You know what's great? But you know what's crazy? Sean Payton is great at making adjustments. He's going to adjust to what Jameis does.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
I mean,
the deep ball.
But you're right. Because I don't care what he be saying and shit like that. Don't mean he can't be a successful quarterback.
But
that's all I'm saying.
But it's a lot of stuff I feel like he gonna have to change as far as personality wise, because he been real childish. He been real childish over the years, bro. He got to mature, bro. He does have to mature.
You mean he has matured?
He matured. Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
He has matured though.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
So we haven't heard anything from him. When was the last time we heard from Jameis Winston outside the field?
Bro, I know he a while. He hasn't been playing. I would hope that he's maturing, but that's been an issue with him. That's been an issue with him coming from Tampa Bay.
Okay, but you can say the thing about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best, arguably the best quarterback in the game.
It's actually coming from college that was an issue. But yeah,
it
like his point was just valid. No, I'm
had
saying
to,
like his issue started in college. Like he makes some questionable decisions,
but
but I don't think it's
he had
bad as they
one
make it out.
like 2 or 3 years ago. He had some other shit that he had done,
That's
Yeah,
true. That's 3 years ago. That's 3 years
but
ago.
it still was something.
That's
Okay,
three.
they
Okay, it don't.
forgave him for
Everybody's
that.
not perfect.
I'm
But
not
Ben
saying he's not
Roethlisberger,
perfect, but as a black quarterback, man, come on, you
Well,
can't keep
he
falling
knows,
into the
I don't
stereotypes
care
and
if it.
shit.
I
he
don't care
Yo,
if
knows,
the
he
he knows
leash
black.
is
that.
I
short
don't
for
care
you.
if.
The
I
leash
don't
He
is
care
knows
if he
short
that.
for
black.
you if you don't do some certain shit,
I
man. It
mean, but
is.
listen. All I'm saying. But all that being said, though, he ain't done nothing recently. I've seen. So, hey, it is what it
I
is.
agree, but he needs to, from this point on, he needs to stay on the path of maturing because
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get better in Tampa Bay and then he would have a lapse or he'd do some crazy. I'm like, what are
Now
you
that team
doing,
was
bro?
That team
Say,
was
but you know
garbage
what's
though.
crazy though?
it was
Say, but you know
Bruce
what's crazy?
Arians' offense.
Like, not just that. Every year, Jameis was dealing with a whole new offensive coordinator. I'm like, every year he keep dealing with different offense. I mean, how is
Yeah,
this
that
going to
team,
work?
that organization did
It was
not
terrible.
do anything right for
I'm
Jalen
saying
Winston.
if you look at the statistical history, every quarterback has the worst interception season on their first year with Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
just historical,
You know
and they
what's
didn't have
crazy?
a running game.
Exactly. You know what's crazy? They keep talking about this 30 interception. But first of all, there's only one quarterback in the league that was just like Jameis. You know who it was? It was Vinny Testaverde. Vinny Testaverde had the same problem. And he started with 6 other teams after he left Tampa Bay. Like, it was the
Yeah,
same shit. That's crazy. If people
that's
even
true.
talk, I'm like, how you don't talk about that?
And
Vinny
Brett
Right.
Testaverde
Favre
was
had
the
that
same
issue
way.
too.
Because Jameis Winston had them same type of. He asked
But
the justice system. They didn't listen to Jameis Winston, but they
Oh,
listened to
hey,
Tom
hey,
Brady.
I always say, hey,
but
thank you, True. I always say that. You know,
you
and that's
That's facts
sad.
though.
but you're
That's
right.
sad.
Who wouldn't listen to Tom Brady, man?
But it's
The
not. But
success
that's
he's
not the
had in
point.
the league.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. But here's the thing though. Tom Brady showed that Bruce Arians' system does not work to win championships. He
But Bruce had,
basically proved that.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, who's not gonna listen to Brady though?
It's not,
of
that's not the
course.
point.
Well, I
But
mean,
Jim
if it's
Winston,
your
hold on.
quarterback,
The point is this though. Jim Winston was not being called out Bruce Arians' system out, and he didn't. But
But the thing, what I'm saying, I'm gonna say it again. And I'm gonna say it a different way. What has Jameis Winston done in the league
it
for
doesn't
him to do
matter.
something
He
like
was,
that?
but
okay.
he had a right to say,
I'm
listen,
not
this
saying he's
I don't
wrong
think
for doing it, but who at that point in his career, who's has so much respect for what Jameis got to say?
Yeah, because
he was a franchise quarterback.
yeah,
He
because
Yeah,
was
it's
drafted.
exactly.
he's your
That's the thing I
quarterback.
never understood, man. Go
He's
ahead,
a
man.
quarterback. Like they drafted him for a reason. So it's like, oh, I understand what you're saying, but okay, what he done compared to Brady, nobody gonna argue that. But in the day,
Yeah.
they drafted him. What was he, a first round pick? What was he again? He was a first round pick.
First round pick in
He's the first
the
overall
2015
pick.
draft.
Yeah.
First
Exactly.
overall
So
pick.
it's like, if you ain't gonna listen to me, if
I
I have
mean,
concerns about the offense, you ain't gonna listen to me. Then like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Why the fuck I'm
true.
here?
It's true. You know, it's true. Jameis have all these different offensive coordinators. Now he's with Sean Payton. Payton's gonna adjust to what he does good at. And when I see that shit, and you know what Payton did it when he had Teddy Bridgewater there, and they won games, and Taysom Hill when they won games. And I'm like, he can do the same exact thing, adjust to what they do, and they go, ooh.
Yeah, I don't think his personality, his maturity is gonna be that bad to hold him back.
I hope
That's
not.
all I'm saying.
I hope not.
You know what's crazy? See, me, I'm from New Orleans, so I can talk about this. He changed completely. He been out here working out, losing weight, working out with teammates. I mean, everybody, Sean Payton speaks highly of James Winston. He likes to do. He recruited him out of college. He wanted him in the 2015 draft. He won the draft.
Hey, I'm gonna be rooting. Listen, hey man, believe it or not, man. Believe it or not, though, man, I'm gonna be rooting for the Saints to beat the Bucks for the NFC South Championship. Even though I got the Bucks winning that division, but I won't be mad if Saints win, man. Fuck the Bucks, man.
Well, you
I'm
know
with
what? No, the only thing about Tampa is nobody's not talking about this. They returned all 22 of their starting backs from the Super Bowl team. I'm like, that's never happened before.
you. Yeah, that's
Like,
true. Brady,
December.
I don't know
That's
what it
true.
is about Brady, but he inspires people seriously. Like
But
he really makes
I
you
gotta
know,
give
people.
him that.
I'm glad you said that
I gotta
because
give it.
they
I
listen to
gotta give him
Brady
that.
over them. Exactly, it's crazy.
I gotta give him that though. But hey, man, hey,
22 starters.
that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work though. Cause I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm telling you this right now. That shit ain't gonna work, and that team gonna get exposed next year. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be Super Bowl contenders and all that.
So y'all gonna be contenders and they not.
It's gonna be.
We gonna beat
No,
them.
the Ravens coming back.
We know we gonna beat them. We know we gonna beat them at Foxborough, right?
Okay. We go.
The Ravens
We
are
gonna beat them at Foxborough, right?
I want the
Yeah.
Buccaneers Patriots Super Bowl. No, I don't. But
No,
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Hey, listen, the Super Bowl gonna be in week 4. That's the Super Bowl. Buccaneers going to Foxborough, man. The biggest game of the year.
That's gonna be. Is that, well,
Biggest
that
game
has
of
to
the
be.
year.
That's that. Well, is that a Sunday night game?
Well,
That has to be a Sunday night game.
That matchup gonna decide who had the better impact, Brady or Belichick.
They're gonna talk about all that. They're gonna talk about all that.
No, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that because it ain't gonna be fair. It ain't gonna be fair for Tom Brady. So you can't do that because they're gonna lose.
You know how
So
they're
it's
gonna sell
like,
that. You know who they gonna. You know they're gonna sell that.
You can't do that though. I mean, they're gonna sell it if you
Man,
want to
y'all
sell
not
it.
gonna beat the Bucks, man.
How we gonna beat them when we know Tom Brady's weaknesses?
Okay.
We all know Tom Brady's weaknesses. We're gonna make him throw that football down that field. We're gonna force him to throw that football down the field. We're gonna cut the short passes off. That's easy. That's what we're gonna do.
Y'all better be prepared to stop the run because I bet you they run the ball a gang of times in that game.
But King Styles though. But here's the thing, King Styles. What offense do they run?
Yo, yeah, we know.
Exactly. So it's like what they going to be on. They're not going like it's going to listen, yo. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a close game though. But Paige's going to win that game, yo. We don't even lose at home like that. So it's like, come on, man. Like it's that's going to be a dub, man. We already know what Tom Brady does. We already know what that offense is going to do. Would you see what they're going to do on the field? They already probably saw in practice thousands of times. They know Tom Brady. That defense specifically knows Tom Brady. Personally. They know that, man. They know his weaknesses. They know his strengths. And Bill knows that too. And Josh McDaniel knows his weaknesses and his strengths.
Yeah,
all I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
The kryptonite, man. The kryptonite, man.
You know who else knew it? Green Bay Packers, and they still lost.
What about the Green Bay Packers?
They knew his weaknesses and his strengths. That defense played great against Brady.
That's true, but you can't compare. They can't execute. They can't execute. The Patriots can execute. That's the difference. Patriots can execute.
How y'all gonna score on Tampa Bay?
How are we gonna score on Tampa Bay?
That's the tough part.
What you mean?
They were number one in run defense. So if they bring that run defense back,
what you mean?
What y'all gonna be throwing? Who y'all gonna be throwing to me? Y'all gonna be throwing to me and receiving?
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
They do have the tight ends now, though. They do have the tight ends now.
What you mean?
What you mean? What you mean?
The tight ends can eat up Tampa Bay's defense.
We can throw against them though. That's easy. We can throw against them. That's been proven. That's just proven.
Tampa Bay got some. They got some linebackers that can cover pretty good.
Oh yeah, Devin White, Vontae David. Oh man, they're good.
They got linebackers. What about the secondary?
Y'all not beating the Tampa Bay.
The secondary.
You can't name nobody. You can't name nobody on their secondary, but they all this and that. Like, come on, yo.
Yep, and they win the Super Bowl.
Hey.
That defense is good.
I mean, I'm not saying their defense. Nobody gonna say their defense is good, but let's make this shit clear though. Like, they listen. You go against, like I said, that defense is not unstoppable to beat though. We ain't gonna act like they can't get scored on.
Ain't nobody losing no sleep over y'all offense. True. I don't know. What do you think about?
I don't know.
Nobody losing no sleep.
We won 6 Super Bowls not having a great offense. So I don't know what you keep. But I thought, hey. I don't know what you keep saying. We won Super Bowl without scoring.
TB12 ain't on the team no more. It sounds good, all the stuff you're saying.
They got Cam Newton.
Now you moving the goalposts. But now you moving the goalposts. Because now you move the goalposts. Because now it's like, okay, now we need 2B12. Or do we need a score or do we need TB12? Do we need a score or do we need TB12?
I'm not moving the goalposts because I said this that y'all got to prove that Belichick, maybe some people don't have to agree. He don't have to prove this to be a great player, but the naysayers want to see, and I'm somewhat that too. What you gonna do without Brady being your quarterback?
Here's the thing. He's going to come back to Foxborough. he's not going to have a great game. Regardless of the outcome, he's not going to have
Based
a
on
great game.
what? Because
Regardless
based
of the
on
outcome, he's not going to have a great game. That's facts.
Hey,
Regardless
you
of the
got
outcome.
me thinking, though. How are the fans going to react to Brady back in Foxborough?
So listen,
I don't know.
they
They
not
probably
gonna
going to
go.
cheer him, dog. It's probably not going to be
They're not going to
hostile.
cheer him. They're not going. They're not going. It's not about. It ain't about being. At the end of the day, it ain't about being hostile. I mean, listen, he's gonna get respect, but at the same time, they gonna root for them Patriots.
I hope so.
That's just the facts. That's just the facts. I mean, Tom Brady ain't bigger than the New England Patriots. Let's make that shit clear.
Well, you know it's true. You know how it is.
Let's make that shit clear.
They ain't booing no Tom Brady.
Huh?
They ain't booing no Tom Brady. You know that. True.
It don't matter about booing him or not. They don't got to boo him or not. He can get blown out and get cheered. He can get blown out and get cheered. That doesn't matter. They
Man, y'all
lose.
not beating them. See, true, bro. Come on. See, you ain't realistic. You ain't being realistic, bro.
I'm not being realistic. I'm not being
y'all don't have no offense, bro. Who y'all blowing out? Right, y'all not.
Man, they got a better offense now. Why you keep dogging that offense like that?
Bro,
it's better this year. It's gonna be better. Watch.
We gonna watch. I'm just wait till football come on.
How we got no offense when we beat the Ravens last year? How we got no offense when we beat the Ravens last year?
Okay.
And the Ravens are better than Ravens. Like how we make it make sense. The Ravens was trash last year. The Ravens was trash last year. Was they a great defense last year?
Team just win every fucking game they play. That's how it works.
I'm just saying though, if we were
this not football.
How we got trash?
You basing that off one game? You basing that off one game? Hey, that's how it worked now.
Oh well, okay. Well, how about this? I know we was 5-3 at home last year too, but nobody want to talk about that.
Hey, but I got a question though. What you think? What about Tennessee though? The Tennessee Titans with Julio Jones.
Julio Jones, we're not worried about nobody. They still may not even make the playoffs. So
no, but you know what I can wonder why I said that.
They may not even make the playoffs. They're not going to win. I don't think they're going to win their division. Their defense is trash.
Well, you know what? That's why they draft a lot of cornerbacks, a lot of defensive backs in this draft. But my thing is Julio. But you know what thing with Julio is now
they draft. They got hurt.
Exactly. Yeah, but you know what's crazy? That offense that they got now, you can't put the box. You can't put the safety in the box no more because Julio on the outside. My thing is,
nobody worry about Patriots. I'm gonna tell you this though, specifically the Patriots not won't worry about that shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about it for everybody else. If you can't tackle as a defensive back, it's gonna be hell for you if you play against the Titans. Because they gotta stop Derrick Henry.
Man, listen, Kansas City Chiefs got great
offense.
So
y'all gonna be better than the Titans?
Yeah, we're gonna be better than the Titans.
Hey, that's just the Titans are kind of scary.
I'm just saying. You talk about
offense better than the Titans?
The Titans
better than the Titans. We don't
got a better quarterback than the Titans.
Hey, I'll tell you.
No, they don't.
I'm gonna tell you.
No, Tannehill had a good season last year.
I'm gonna tell you this though. The key factor of the Patriots over the years has been the defense. These are facts. The defense has always been better. The defense always been better than the offense on all our Super Bowls. These are facts. So, hey,
we finna find
all y'all Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, it's been off our defense.
Yeah.
So
I'd agree with that. Not
so
you
taking the position. You got the best coach all time. All y'all need is just anybody's signal snapping.
I'm just saying, if Josh McDaniels is also one of the best offensive coordinators in the game too. These are facts.
These are facts. Yeah,
These are facts.
He also drafted Tim Tebow in the first round too.
Yeah,
well,
he did that.
And you know what? Tebow
one of the dumbest picks ever.
Did Tim Tebow beat the Steelers in the playoff game?
A one game wonder.
Honestly, let's be real. Y'all watched that game, right?
Yeah, that was just a weird ass game anyway.
Pittsburgh ran the dumbest fucking defense on earth.
Hey,
hold up. Let's say this. Don't Josh McDaniels know how to make quarterbacks look good? Ain't he known for that? Make quarterbacks look good?
We finna find out.
It's proven. It's proven. He has a
Find
winning
out,
record
man.
with almost every quarterback he coached. These are facts.
Because see, y'all, this is the thing. You kind of taking a position that
We the reason why Jimmy Garoppolo got paid.
yeah. But see,
We
this
the
is
reason why
see, this
Jacoby
is the point
Brissett
that was
got
brought
paid.
up.
We the reason why Matt Castle got paid. We
See,
gonna forget this?
this a point that was brought up that I didn't refute. Yes, Matt Castle came in when Brady got hurt, but we've seen in different places, backup quarterbacks come in and have a one-hit season because don't nobody really had no film on them, and then when they really play the next year, you find out how good they are.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that was a bad point. That was a bad point to make with Matt Castle.
11 games that year. I mean,
Yeah,
still,
we seen backups come in.
Games.
Hold on, we seen a guy like Nick Foles take the Eagles on a Super Bowl run, and ain't done shit ever since. I mean, don't act like this stuff don't happen, bro.
I mean, but
you can't diminish.
But that's a bad example because the point is this though. These also, like you said, we have a winning record with multiple quarterbacks. That's fact. You can't argue.
I said this. No. I said this to make a point that yeah, you can make a run with a quarterback to get hot that the NFL haven't really seen, but that don't prove that you can sustain a level of success you had with a Brady where over roughly a 20-year window, you went to 10 Super Bowls, bro.
Well, Garoppolo. Well, here's the thing. Jimmy Garoppolo has a winning record with the Patriots.
Yeah, but look what the thing about
it doesn't matter. He don't have to be better than Tom Brady, but the point, this is the fact that is this though. It all equals to wins at the end of the day.
How many?
Hey, honestly, the best thing y'all ever did was letting Garoppolo leave. At this point, that what I'm looking at, that was fucking wonderful. That was brilliant by the owner.
Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy? Garoppolo today. You know what's crazy? Today's game with these quarterbacks, they're immobile now. Not only they not just play good in the pocket, they play good outside the pocket. They can move. I mean, look at Josh Allen. Look what he did last year. I never expect Josh Allen to do what he did in Buffalo. Look what they did. They're another team that's scary.
Josh Allen is a one-hit wonder.
Josh
Allen is a one-hit wonder. That man was a fucking ball. Before Stephon Diggs got that man was a fucking ball. He was calling that man a bust. These are facts.
We're about to find out this year.
These are facts. They were debating Snoop Polo. They were debating about him. They were debating on who's better between him and Sam Darnold. These are facts. These are facts.
Sam Darnold was in the bad situation too. Sam Darnold was
all I'm going to say is though, this is going to be the funny thing about this upcoming season, man. Is the Patriots going to show they're going to answer a lot of questions because of the games the games getting played. They're going to answer a lot of questions.
True. You don't. Be honest. You really don't have no objectivity with your team, man. You're kind of captain on your team. Bro.
I know
you don't, bro. I'm about to keep it real. I'm about to keep it real with you, bro.
That's true. He's not objective about either one of his teams.
I said Buffalo Bills. I'm like,
I'll give you this. Y'all had a good. If y'all defense carry this year, y'all gonna have one of the top defenses. But y'all got a lot of concerns. Our quarterback was hurt. Yeah, our team was injured, bro.
Our quarterback was hurt too. Hold on. When we was bearing y'all last year,
I was about to say you can't use that.
But why are you making this argument? Yeah,
because I'm not had like 9 players opt out last year. Like you can't use that excuse.
Yeah, we were one of the top teams. Our whole offensive line and our quarterback was out, bro.
We had more injuries than y'all. We had more injuries than y'all, and we had.
No, you didn't, bro. We were one of the most injured teams last year, bro.
Our best wide receiver was hurt. Our best wide receiver was hurt. We had no tight ends.
Shit, y'all best wide receiver. A practice squad on our team.
Hey, he's not lying though. That's crazy because he just told the think about it.
Hold on. Let's make this shit clear.
It is true.
Our defense had a lot of opt-outs and was banged up, and our offense was not good. I ain't separating Cat on offense last year at all, right? We could run we was running. The only thing we could do was run the ball. We all know about running the ball. It's hard to score. All you were doing is running the ball. So here's the thing: y'all offense was better than us last year. Nobody gonna debate that. We was better than y'all. Your offense was better than us. That was it. We were still better than y'all last year.
I'm not even trying to compare us because we won healthy by far, bro.
If we was in your division, if we was in your division last year, if we was in your division last year, hold up,
Dude, get me started with them. Oh
right,
my God, I'm glad you said them.
Salute, club. But here's the thing, though. South. If we were, I wish we was in your division. That's how I feel. I wish we was your division. We would win every year.
No, you wouldn't.
We was better y'all last year, South.
Bro, why are you trying to compare?
We were better last year, South.
Yeah,
we were just with
bro, y'all
too,
weren't more hurt than us, bro. Our whole offensive line was hurt, and somebody
the Cowboys
and our quarterback.
You know what's crazy? I'm glad the Cowboys, they actually had a good draft. I like what you did.
Your logic and your argument, we didn't have a quarterback either. So why are you making that excuse?
Yeah, so it didn't matter if y'all quarterback was hurt.
I'm just saying, you said that we don't have a quarterback.
Hey,
so
why
are you making that excuse?
The Patriots would have did more with Andy Dalton as a backup though than the Cowboys did.
That's facts.
I feel.
They defense way better. No, Andy Dalton is done, bro. That nigga done.
Yeah,
that nigga see go.
He a bear now.
That nigga is done.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey, listen,
he colorblind.
That's what the Cowboys.
You know. But you all capping on your team, bro. I don't see y'all. I don't see y'all beating the Bills, bro. Y'all not gonna beat the Bills, man.
You know what? That's a possibility. But I know for a fact we're gonna beat y'all. That's the crazy thing about. I can sit there and say, you know what? You may be right on the Bills. I said that. King Styles, had I said that, right? Hey, the Bills could beat us. Yeah. But guess what? We know for a fact we can beat the Cowboys, though. Man. I know that.
Bro, last time we played, we lost because of stupid ass Jason Garrett.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Stupid, bro. That was a good ass game, too. That was a good ass fucking game. That was 2 years ago.
Hold
up, Jason Garrett last year. Last year, 2 years ago.
But hold up, South.
We lost to them by 3 points.
That's true, though, South. That's true. But you still got a dumb coach. Y'all got a smart coach now?
Bro, without a good dumb coach, bro, we gonna beat y'all, man. Y'all don't got enough, man. Y'all gotta get once y'all get a quarterback. Once y'all get a quarterback, bro, y'all be a lot better, bro. If y'all quarterback paying out, nah, bro, y'all gotta get a quarterback, bro.
They can put me a quarterback, we can beat y'all. We don't need no quarterback to beat y'all.
Okay, we're gonna see.
I'm just telling you that right now. All right,
go see, man.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
But look, I'm gonna say this though. The Cowboys.
I forgot y'all coach name, man. I forgot his coach name.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy, a good offensive coach. He's a good offensive coach.
He's a dumb coach, though.
He does some dumb shit sometimes too.
He's a dumb coach, though.
He's not as dumb as Jason Garrett.
Because Jason Garrett. See, this is the thing about Jason Garrett. When the game close, that nigga he gonna find a way to fuck it up.
Who's your defensive coordinator too?
What you call the game from soccer?
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn, a good coordinator. He not a good coach.
I like Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn was my favorite coaches, you know. Dan Quinn was my favorite coach.
He's not a good head coach.
Hey, didn't your Cowboys fire the defensive coordinator?
Yeah, he fired that one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey, you know what though? I like Dan Quinn though. I like Dan Quinn, South. You know why I like Dan Quinn? He helped us a lot.
Okay.
He helped us a lot.
That quarterback that didn't really do nothing that quarterback that y'all don't give a lot of credit to. He came back from 28-3. In the goddamn Super Bowl.
Listen, hey, you guess what?
That game manager. He game managed y'all from a 28-3 lead.
You try? No.
That's what they called it. You let Bees come in here and call him a game manager, and said that was cool.
Hold on. B said he was a game manager at the beginning of his career. We're not going. That's the fact. He was an elite quarterback.
No, B said he's been a game manager his whole career.
B was wrong.
That's why he was saying he's not the GOAT. He a game manager.
No, we know he wasn't a game manager his whole career. I don't remember him saying that.
He did say that. He said that's why I don't have him as the GOAT. He's a game manager.
If he did say that, if he did say he was his whole career there, he's wrong. But either way though, I love Dan Quinn. Yeah. I love Dan Quinn. So if you got Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy as your coaching staff going against the New England Patriots. Have fun
Okay.
with that. I
We're
thought
gonna see. We're gonna see.
The Dallas Cowboys. They
Matter
got
of fact,
talent
we're
all
gonna
over
start.
that football
Hold
team.
on. This is what we're gonna do.
No, we
I'm
don't.
gonna put a petition
Patriots
in.
got
I'm
all
gonna
these
put a
tight
petition
ends.
in.
They're
Hold
gonna
on,
line
I'm
up 3 tight ends and got them killer.
Y'all
Go ahead.
can't cover none of them. Okay, if y'all can't cover
Yeah.
y'all can't cover none of them though. That's the
Yeah,
crazy
you're
thing
right.
about
We
it.
drafted Jabril
Y'all
Cox
can't
out of LSU. One of the best
y'all can't
cover linebacker in the draft. And Parsons.
cover him. He can't cover none of them those tight
Okay.
ends. So stop
You're
it.
right.
He
We're gonna
can't.
see.
He can't. He
We're gonna
can't.
see. We're gonna see.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet he won't be covering them all game, or even
He
during
might
the
need
game?
some
he
time
not.
to adjust to the
He go.
Come
NFL.
on,
Hey,
man.
hold on.
He
He
not
go.
gonna come on, man.
He
He
ain't gonna
might
have
need
to.
like a year to adjust.
He ain't gonna have to. He
Hold
gonna
on.
be
So
on.
you try to tell me. Hold on. This is when you know your defense is bad. So you try to tell me you're one of your best linebackers. I assume he's one of your best linebackers already, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Our defense.
hold
Our
on.
defense.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there just to cover. He's
Hey.
one of your best linebackers,
Hey,
and all
he
there just to
ain't
cover.
gonna have to do much covering. He gonna be covering all them punts y'all gonna be punting. He gonna be a punt coverage. The punt
Hey, you
team
know
gonna
what's
be out
crazy
on
though?
y'all.
You know what's crazy? We got better special teams on too. That's the crazy thing about it.
If y'all gonna win, it's gonna have to be our special teams because that offense ain't gonna be scoring.
We had a better running game than y'all last year though. So
My thing is
right.
the Cowboys they got that's a.
I just want y'all to know that. Like, listen, we may have besides Ezekiel Elliott, we got better running backs than y'all. Besides Ezekiel Elliott, we got better running backs than y'all.
Y'all got better water boys than us, better coach, better water boys, better special team, better defense. Okay.
I mean, we got listen, hey, only thing I said this. Hold on. The only thing the Cowboys got on the Patriots is wide receiver and the quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you the only major
linebackers than us. Dante Hightower better than every linebacker on that team. That's facts.
Boy,
yeah.
So we can. I mean, come on. It's more than.
I forgot about him,
bro.
I'm just saying, man.
Our fourth receiver probably better than y'all number one. Cedric Wilson.
Michael Bell's still there.
I mean, here's the thing. Nelson Aguilar better than every receiver in that team. Besides
Cedric Wilson, low key. Cedric Wilson, low key might be better than all y'all receivers, and he can't even get on the field for us. That nigga nice too.
That's a lie though. He's not better than Nelson Aguilar. I don't even know who that dude is. I don't even know who that dude is. Name.
Yeah, Gallup tough, bro. You already know Gallup tough. You watch football.
They said Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper,
and CeeDee Lamb.
See, exactly. But here's my thing though. But here's my thing though for the Cowboys. My thing is it starts up front in the interior, the offensive line. If they can run the ball with that team, you're good.
They're not gonna run the ball.
You ain't gonna be able to cover all them receivers, bro. If we can run the ball, you can't cover all them guys.
Y'all can't. Y'all not. The problem is this: y'all not gonna run the ball against us, though. Y'all can't run the ball against us. Y'all can't.
We'll see. We might.
Y'all can't. Listen. I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. When it comes to quarterbacks, y'all got that. When it comes to receivers, y'all got that. Wide receivers specifically. But everything else,
our line when it's healthy better than y'all. Our offensive line when it's healthy is better than y'all.
That's debatable though. I can't forget that. That's debatable though. That's debatable. We got a great offensive line too though. That's debatable. I'm not mad at that.
Tyrus Smith, Zach Martin, and Lyle Collins before he got hurt.
Are they gonna be healthy? Are they gonna be healthy though? That's gonna be the question. Are
your players gonna be healthy? You said you had injuries too.
Oh, I said both ways. I said
it goes both ways though.
I said it don't go both ways though. I said it do though, but I said specifically line. That's why you mentioned the reason why. Hold up, but you said that's the reason why y'all didn't win the division because of injuries.
Our quarterback got hurt. And we know we passed the fucking ball. We led the league in total offense the year. And Dak was throwing for 470 a game before he got hurt.
Hey, listen, I don't know if he can go 470 against the Patriots because you got Jason Jackson,
I don't want
Stephen Gilmore. I'm just saying, man.
You better hope he don't. If Zeke can get back to somewhat the form he was a couple years ago, trust me.
You ain't heard anything about Zeke getting back when he needs to be. I haven't heard nothing about Zeke.
You don't keep up with the Cowboys. You don't keep up with the Cowboys, so why would you know?
I
I'm just
think
saying.
Zeke
I
gonna be
assume.
back in
I
shape
haven't
this
seen.
year.
I personally haven't heard
This should
anything.
be
If
good.
I'm lying, if I'm capping, correct me.
And
I haven't first heard anything.
true. We might end up having. We gonna probably, if we stay healthy, we gonna have the number one offense again, like 2 years ago.
Well, you know what, man? That's debatable, but you know what? This league is
Hey
all about
man,
offense. So
you know what's funny though about the number
Yeah.
one offense? You know the team that number one offense last year, they only scored 26 points against the Patriots last year. That's all I'm gonna say.
26
But,
points.
hey,
I know y'all. If we score 26 points, we damn sure beating y'all. Y'all ain't scoring no 26 points. I know y'all offense ain't scoring no 26. Come on now. If we can get 26 points on y'all, bro, y'all not scoring no 26.
Anybody can score on the Cowboys. Hate to say that shit.
Nah, bro, our defense gonna be. Our defense ain't that great, but it's gonna be good enough for the Patriots to stop the Patriots scoring 26 points.
The Cowboys defense
we
has to be
beat
good.
Barry.
It's not good.
We got some upgrades.
Hold on. We got upgrades too. What you talking about? We got Matthew Judon. What are we talking
Y'all
about?
got upgrades, and that defense was like historically bad last year.
It was horrible.
No, but we can't get
crazy
no worse than what we was last year. But we upgraded a lot of stuff on our defense in the draft and the free
Are the
agency.
Cowboys are y'all still big on defense? Are y'all still big or are they went small?
That's a crazy thing about it though. Y'all can talk about talk about.
Hold on, what did he say? True? He said something true.
My fault.
No, I said, are the Cowboys still big on defense or are they going small?
They drafted a one tech. They drafted one tech. We still kind of small on defense, but we running.
I said, that's what I'm talking about.
Y'all small on defense.
They interior defensive line. I'm like, we gotta get bigger than that.
No, we drafted a 350-pound one tech. And then we drafted a couple of
I'm happy I did that.
Yeah, we ain't had a one tech in a long time. What you call?
Go ahead, say it. Please say it.
No, what I'm saying, we done made some upgrades. This is what I expect. We don't have to, if we're gonna be one of the top offenses, we don't have to be a top 10 defense. We just need a defense middle of the pack. No, you don't need that. We just need a.
I love it. I like it that way.
We just need a middle of the pack defense that get to the quarterback and get a couple of turnovers. We got a good enough offense to where we can get to the playoffs.
The question is, can y'all defense the pack?
I think we can. We still probably gonna give up. We probably teams gonna be able to run the ball on us, but we gonna score points to where certain teams ain't gonna be able to. I'm not saying we're gonna be a Super Bowl team, but we got a good enough offense to where teams that can't score the ball, they're gonna have problems.
I have a question for you then. My thing is, let me take how you see this. You want your team to be in shootouts every game?
I'm just being objective of what our team could possibly be with our personnel, bro. I'm not trying to wish upon a star and act like we gonna have a breakout defensive team.
But who thinks like that on your team? Who thinks like that on your team though? Who thinks like that?
You said who thinks like what?
Like on your team, you said the Cowboys. You keep talking about stars. When they come to stars, that's what they want. And that's the problem with them.
I mean, yeah, but I'm objective with our team. Look, we got a young team. I think we're gonna be spotty good. We might be a 15 to 20 ranked defense. I think we're gonna improve in defense because we address some of the issues to shore up some of the stuff where we play better.
But,
and I think
go ahead.
You can talk over me. You can go on and talk.
No, you go ahead. I'm bad.
Let me just say this, then you can respond, man. We address some of the concerns that's going to shore up our defense to where it can at least be 15 to 20 ranked defense some capacity. I think we upgraded. The thing about it with Trayvon Diggs, I think he's gonna make a big. He was the best. If you remember, Trayvon Diggs, who was second round pick in the draft in Alabama, he was the best corner to come out the draft. He outplayed Yakuta and a lot of other guys that were drafted. So we expecting a better year from him.
Damn.
And Donovan Wilson was a guy we got to draft that had started showing a lot of promise and is a starter in the box. We got Keanu O'Neal to come in and play the defense. So we're going to be better up front. We drafted a one tech and we drafted this dude out of UCLA who looked real nice on film. I think the style of defense we playing now is going to be aggressive to where we got ball hawks. We got guys that hawk the ball. So they're going to give up big plays and they're going to make some big plays. Yeah. We don't have to have no all-time great defense to win our division. We know our division is not that scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Washington got a good defense, but outside of that, who scares you between Philadelphia rebuilding and the Giants who never?
So let's have a question about that because my thing is, what the hell happened in Philadelphia? And you know what's crazy? But you know what's crazy? They want to bring Doug Peterson. They want to bring Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz for their failures in Philadelphia. My thing is, it was Harry Roseman and that owner, Jeffrey Lurie. They got in the lead. I'm like, y'all not supposed to do that. Everybody got to do their job. I'm like, and that's what I think is Philadelphia. They screwed, man. Because they own it. It was like Jerry. He getting out of his way now.
I mean, when you gotta think about it though. When you trying to build behind a quarterback that you have to get rid of, most of the time that's gonna set you back anyway. Because they were expecting, for the longest, they wanted Carson Wentz to be so much better than Dak.
I'm telling you.
But he never did outplay Dak.
Yeah.
And then he had his worst season. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, one of the biggest problems Philly had was injuries. Every year, key players get hurt every single year. And that was one of their biggest issues. Like, they drafted a lot of good players, but they weren't, exactly young guns. I mean, not drafted. I meant signed.
Right, but here's a problem. Right, but here's a problem with that. When they built that, the team, how they built to win that Super Bowl, when you so top heavy like that, you don't have people backing those guys up when they get hurt. That's what happens. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Egos get involved. All that stuff came into. You know what I mean? So
the problem at the end of the day for them, even without the injuries, is they built around the quarterback that they had to get rid of. And that's gonna set you back. If Carson Wentz was playing well, these wouldn't all be concerns. You might have concerns about picking up certain players, but you had to get rid of a franchise player.
Yeah.
A quarterback. We know when you miss on quarterback, it sets you back 3 to 5 years.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? It sets you back.
It's not pretty. It's not. And you know what's crazy? The only team I can say that actually did good in this draft was the Chicago Bears. They actually did good. But the only thing with the Chicago Bears is they general manager. The Ryan Pace is horrible as general manager. I'm like, dude, you suck. How can you pass to Deshaun Watson in the draft like that? I'm like, that's stupid.
That coach trash.
Yeah, they made some stupid mistakes.
I like Nagy, but that general manager, he didn't give Nagy the right guys to win games like that.
Yeah,
come on,
that's true. We don't see how good Nagy is now, though, because he has the quarterback he needs for his offense. This is the perfect quarterback for his system, for what that team needs.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy though? What's his name? Justin Fields. Yeah, Justin Fields. He didn't even go to play this year. I forgot his dude's name. Hey, who's his dude's name? Nick Foles and
Nick Foles.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Yeah, they gave Andy Dalton $2 million to play this year. So Justin Fields will go to play, but you know what? Once Chicago Bears start losing, they're gonna force them in to play, man. I'm like, I hope that man will get hurt if he plays.
Right.
Yeah, Chicago been missing on quarterbacks for a while, boy. They can't get it right. Hopefully they got it right with this Fields. Between the Bears, the Redskins.
Yeah.
It looked like
the Bears. The Bears were racist, dog. Let's be real. That's why they traded up to get Trubisky instead of Watson. I'm
glad you said that.
They learned from their mistake now.
And yeah, they did. Now that they got Justin Fields.
Salute, ladies. Salute.
Oh, how you doing?
What's up,
chat? What's the chat? What was the chat?
Oh yeah, my fault. I mean, actually, this Donald too. I got a message about somebody they talk about Thorn still on the Bucks, right? I got a message when I'm in another group chat, right? How do you feel about that series, Donald? So far,
about what?
Bucks and I mean, actually.
Well, first of all,
Milwaukee's
Milwaukee's done a good job making a job. I give Budenholzer, I give him credit. He actually did the right thing. My thing is the Milwaukee Bucks, they should be up 3-1 in this series. Because the Phoenix Suns, in my opinion, they are playing scared. They don't want to play DeAndre Ayton. They don't want to play DeAndre. I'm like, how you don't want to play DeAndre Ayton? I'm like, you should be giving him the ball. And then Milwaukee, they switching in the pick. I'm like, you should be dominating this series, but you know what? When you play with Chris Paul, you can't get over pitches like that. I'm like, it's stupid.
Right, but you know what's crazy though, Donald? That's not really the thing. They can't play through them if they try to. They're not allowed them to get in the paint. They're not allowed them to get in the paint. And if you can't get easy buckets and you can't get in the paint, you're not gonna win. That's just really that simple.
You. That's good. You know what?
Listen, you can shoot the mid range or 3-point shots. See how that gets you. You can't win over all mid ranges. Like, I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, you got, of course, hit that type of shots like that during the game. But if you can't get any points in the paint or easy buckets, and here's the thing, too, though. If you can't get in the paint, that means not the fact that you can't score in the paint. You can't get free throws.
What?
So, the fact is this, though. We've seen the Suns play their best game, play at their best, and the series is tied 2-2. The Bucks haven't played their best yet. That's the scary thing about it. You know what I mean? That's the scary thing about it. So,
Lucky Charms,
man. That's crazy. Lucky Charms, man. They some lucky frauds. That's what it is, man. Lucky frauds. Listen, man. I'm gonna have listen. Respect the slasher, man. Listen, man. Anybody that don't steal that term. You heard it. You know, if you see anywhere else, you know where you heard it from. Respect the slasher. That boy Giannis arguably the best player in the world right now. I don't care what nobody say.
He's definitely
it's Kevin Durant over there getting blocked by Nigerian players. Getting shot blocked by Nigerian players.
Talking about you ain't that guy.
Can't score 20 on Nigeria.
Hey, man, listen, man. Oh, but he ain't got no bag. He don't got no bag.
Yeah, he ain't got no Birkin bag. He ain't got no Michael Kors bag.
Oh, this shit ridiculous. This shit dumb, man. Listen, man. I know a lot of people that disagree with me or agree with me, but you can't say, like, listen, man. Shout out to Spiffy, but Chris Middleton ain't no damn shit better than no damn Giannis, man. That was y'all really don't.
But he said
he ain't got no bag,
like
true.
The number one option. Didn't he say that?
But true. You know, it's crazy though. Milwaukee, I think Milwaukee will win this series though.
You don't have a conventional, right? Yeah, but he don't have a conventional game. He don't have the thing is why people are saying stuff like that because they don't like Giannis' game and they don't have.
Oh hell no!
He don't have a conventional. He don't have a conventional game. He don't have a conventional game, which is it's like he's a big. Yeah, don't look at what he thinks that he do on the court. That don't get it misconstrued. He's a big man. For real, he low key play best at center. Even though he's a power forward, he low key play best at center. He's a throwback big. Simple as that. He's a throwback big that shoots more than the average back in the day. You know what I mean? Even back then, you see power forwards occasionally he shoots a three. You know what I mean?
And Bobby Portis, you can put him at the 4 and it works.
Bobby Portis, the energy dude. Bobby Portis, the energy dude that also can rebound and score in the interior. So it's like he's a bit like.
No.
So it's like.
That's the problem. When Portis in the game, they gonna treat him like a 5. So it don't matter what you classify him as. So you can't really say that.
No, he's a 4. No, he said he's a 4, right?
I'm saying when Giannis and Portis on the court, they gonna treat Portis like a 5. You get what I'm saying?
Shoot, they've been working because that's
it's working. I can tell you one thing, it's working.
Because all about the physicality. At the end of the day, Bobby Portis is a big, like, he's not a small dude, he's an edgy dude. So even let's say he may not go crazy scoring wise, he's somebody you still have to go guard when he has certain matchups.
Yeah.
So,
but true. What about Chris Paul? Because these last 2 games, he's been absolutely.
Listen, man. He's a point guard, right?
Yeah.
But he may blow another 2-0 lead in his career. So, hey, man. I'm just saying, dog. I don't want to hear this shit. Listen, I don't see. That's crazy too, though, right? See, now if Chris Paul would have won, how many people that came on this stream, South and everybody? How many people that came on the stream if they would have won that game 4?
Oh, wow.
All them Chris Paul supporters.
Oh, your boy Hitman would have went on here, wouldn't He would
Well,
have been on here
Hitman.
all
Well, he
y'all.
like he. Well, he said no. He likes Phoenix
Well,
too.
he's a real
Now
Suns
he
fan.
playing
He's a
peanut
real.
butter, but
Like
all but
Phoenix too.
you know they would have been killing me right now, right? South,
I know,
Taj. What did you tell
Hitman
you be
not no
killing me?
front. From my understanding, Hitman not a front runner, but I would assume he'd be on here if they were up though.
He like
Yeah,
Hitman
he
like
probably
Phoenix.
right, but he's right. All I'm saying is this though. Listen, Hitman, like you said, Hitman got to give me $100. I put my cash app and the shit. Listen, I messaged him my cash app, man. Listen, man, how you want to do it, man? How you want to do it? Because that was a dumb. Listen, it was listen, man. Because I had to give up two. I put listen. I had to put 250 up towards 100.
Yeah.
Man, no, at first it was 200, and I put an extra 50 on it.
Yeah. That's crazy though. But you know what's crazy? Phoenix, they have momentum in this series, but I like how Milwaukee playing, man. I like how they do it. You know what?
They're the more physical team, man. Like they're more physical.
You know what's crazy? Monty Williams, he ain't doing DeAndre Ayton no good service. Like they're not even gonna try to get this guy the ball. And when they switch, they don't even consider giving. I'm like, they switch it. The ball you don't even go. I'm like, it's just stupid. It's stupid.
Right. But you know what's crazy though? This is why I knew the Suns was in trouble, right? When they lost Game 3, and
exactly, they got the foul trouble.
When he started complaining about the foul calls, that's why I knew they was in trouble.
Exactly.
When he started talking about the foul, he was being strategic. Like I understand that he was being strategic with that, of course, but I knew when he said that exactly, like yeah, they grinded like that grind, that smash mouth, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
so
because
like.
In
because
Phoenix,
it's going to be was terrible officiating.
In Phoenix, it's going to be different. They're going to call ticky tacks against the Bucks. I feel like Phoenix going to win the next game, and Milwaukee going to win. In Game 7, they're going to let them play, and Milwaukee might fuck around and win.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. But even if they call or not though, they gonna still be physical regardless though. That's the thing. They don't care.
I can tell there's gonna be a lot of free throws.
You can't count on the ref. You can't count on the refs. And I don't think the Bucks don't care. Bucks don't play their games. They don't care.
Exactly. The last game with Devin Booker, he should have been got fouled. They didn't care. They kept sticking like.
Man, here's the thing. We've seen Chris Paul had a all-time great, one of his best games. DeAndre Ayton has one of his best games, and Devin Booker had one of his best games. Devin Booker, their best player, he got outplayed by Chris Middleton. They're going to lose the series. You can't tell me the fact that your best player got outplayed by another team's second option player.
Exactly. Yeah.
And come on. And a lot of people, Devin Booker is better than Chris Middleton, and a lot of people in general consensus.
Of course.
So,
then you gotta look at it. And not just that, look at what Drew Holiday's doing on defense against Chris Paul. He took him completely out of his game.
Yeah, look how they guard Devin Booker too. Look how they guard Devin Booker.
Exactly.
Devin Booker. Right, you put a good defender on him. You put an above average or a good defender on him. He struggles.
That's right. Like it's like they have it. They know what they're doing.
Man, Bucks is 6, man. Bucks is 6, man. If it's 7, it's 7. Either way, I got paid.
Bucks and 6.
I got paid. I won regardless. I won. I already won. I know, sure. I won the series.
It's just stupid to me, bro. I'm like, Monty Williams, you're not gonna play DeAndre Ayton like in this series. I'm like, they do it like.
No, he's playing him. He playing. Listen, he can't play. He can't. But the thing is this though, he can't play DeAndre Ayton 40+ minutes every game. He can't do that. He can't do it. He can't do it because if he gets in foul trouble, they're definitely gonna lose.
And I just let you look at Frank Gavisky on the bench. I'm like, I can use Frank Gavisky in these lineups.
Man, no, he can't. He's not gonna be effective. He ain't gonna be effective.
Exactly, that's my point. But you know what that means? It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell for Phoenix going forward. So that's because you can forget it. And you know, Phoenix might foul out DeAndre Ayton in the next game. That's what they're gonna try to do.
They've been in foul trouble. Listen, the Suns keep their best players been in foul trouble the past 2 games.
I'm telling you, they got. I'm like, they in trouble, and they know it.
They punished. I said it a long time ago.
Yeah,
in the middle of right when the conferences started, the conference finals started. I said Milwaukee gonna win it because they're gonna punish the Western Conference team that play small, and that's a byproduct of it. You stay in foul trouble because you either can't get rebounds and you have to foul, or you got goddamn Giannis coming at you. You either gonna foul him or let him dunk or lay the ball up. You gonna have to
And not
decide.
just and not just that, Giannis is making his free throws now. Now he's making his free throws. Not all of them, but
Man,
most of them now.
man,
That's
listen,
I mean,
Giannis going to show up when it matters. Listen, Giannis been showing up when it matters the whole playoffs, man. I
I'm,
don't know
I'm
why people are
shit.
down that. I don't know why
I,
people are down that man, and they bringing up. See, this is why people like are lazy and they mistreating the argue. Like they will say, right, oh, y'all, like what's people go to? They talk about the past though, right? They talk about the
yeah,
past,
bro.
but don't want to
I'm
talk about
telling
what
you,
you
bro.
see. But they won't talk about what you see present day in
Nope.
4 different series, right?
Exactly.
With
They
4
don't
different
want to.
teams. Man, like I don't understand it.
It's still a better bet. Just give the guy flows. He's done a good job in this series. And in the finals. And you know what? If you can't stop it, then that's your downfall. That's your problem. You
Man,
should.
listen,
You should.
listen. Right, I feel you.
That's the world we live in. You
Oh,
can have players.
absolutely. That's what shocked me. All right, this is
This
shit that shocked me.
It's the world we live in, man. You got fans that that have these offensive players that can't play no defense, but they never get criticized about their defense. But you got a
Stupid.
player like Greek,
That's stupid.
who's one of the greatest defenders in the league the past 5 years,
Exactly.
but because he ain't got no bag, people don't like him.
He
Yeah,
ain't got
And
no
then,
bang.
and not just that. And not just that, they criticize him for staying in Milwaukee and doing it the right way. I'm like, you're supposed to do it the right way. You're supposed to do. You should want to do it the right way. And he's doing that.
Another thing I say, him playing off ball more was smart. That
I'm
was
telling
real
you.
smart. It took long
I'm telling
enough.
you.
You
I'm
can't
telling
stop
and
you.
you
him
know it's
winning
crazy.
off ball.
Right. But you know it's crazy. That man's averaging 29 and 13 rebounds a game, 5.3
Who
assists,
who?
1.1 steals,
Yeah.
1.1 blocks,
Yeah.
but he doesn't
Yeah.
have a bag.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Why does even if he doesn't, why the fuck does it matter? This dude is averaging 30 in the playoffs.
Thank you.
But
I don't care
Thank you.
what he
that's
Exactly.
a
said.
isn't that a bag though? If I can get 30 points, I have a bag. I don't. That's a bag to me. You get 30. That's a
Nigga,
bag.
that's a got a luggage bag. How that ain't a luggage
Right. It's
bag?
crazy.
That's a bag, man. Like what
It's
type
a
of that's
fucking bag.
bullshit type of shit is
Shit.
that? People like that don't really play basketball, man. Like you haven't
I'm
really
telling
played
you.
basketball. You say shit
I'm
like
telling you.
you was a hater, or you just don't play basketball like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't care how you feel. Listen, man. You was
Now
a hater,
the
or you feel though you don't have like
nah
you don't like.
people play basketball. They just a lot of us don't understand what's the important about winning basketball.
Wait, you know
We
what?
just
But
look at it
you
as
know
just
what
look
that
at
means?
That's
That's
different.
true.
You know what that?
You
You
can
know
play
what
a
that's
sport and
called?
not really understand it
You know
intricately.
yeah.
you know what that's
That's
called?
what
That's called stupid.
what do I always say, True? People disrespect some of the most winningest players like Bill Russell and Tim Duncan because they don't
Exactly.
understand winning.
I'm like, Tim was out. I can not like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was outstanding. They call him
Right.
Mr. Fundamentals for a reason.
You know
Fuck.
the funny thing about it though about Tim Duncan and Giannis. If Giannis keep playing how he playing, I ain't gonna say he's better than Tim. That's gonna be whatever, right? But I can tell you this: he's gonna be very high on that power forward list if he can get the job done this. If he can get a job done this year and keep moving on forward,
Yeah,
which I don't see him dropping off anytime soon, though, right? But he get
yeah,
the job done this year, and man,
yeah,
he gonna be
yeah.
high on that power forward list. I can tell you that.
Hey, but you know what disgusts me, man. Giannis is doing all this. He's doing it the right way. But when I look at a guy like Anthony Davis, he don't want to do none of that. He wants just like, I want to go play with this guy, and I want to like, why not do it the way Giannis is doing? But
You know what's
they're
crazy
not
though?
built like that. They're not built
Right,
like
but you
that.
know what? I'm not even mad at that though, right? I'm not even mad at that. But this is the thing that I'm upset. 'Cause I'm an Anthony Davis fan. A lot of people don't be saying I'm a hater, but I've been a fan of Anthony Davis since Kentucky.
Oh,
Like that, like so. But here's the thing about that, right?
yeah,
What makes me frustrated about it, I don't care. Like I said, my whole thing is this: it don't matter how you win, right? You need a team to win championships. No matter how you do it, right? If you don't want to be
exactly,
there no more, what's going to the world? It is what it is. You, and at the end of the day, you still got to produce to get the job done.
exactly.
But this is my thing that I don't like about Anthony Davis: the fact that Giannis is over. Giannis. The funny thing about both of those players, though, that the difference is Anthony Davis was the #1 pick in the draft.
Yep.
Highly touted.
Exactly.
Regarded he's gonna be a generational player, naturally
Exactly.
talented, one of the most
Yep.
talented basketball players in the world.
Yep.
But you have someone like Giannis that
Yep.
what a lot of people would say though, right? A lot of people favorite words, get out the mud.
Yep. He's getting out
He
the
got
mud.
out the mud. Overachieved. Gotten better in his career.
I'm telling you, but they don't care about that. They
They don't care about that.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Again,
They don't care
stupid.
about that, man.
They don't care about none of that. I'm like, that's stupid. This guy's getting out of the mud. He's doing it the right way. Why he can't do that? Because he ain't built like that.
Word, like it's crazy.
That's stupid. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? You telling me Giannis is better than you? He proving it right now. The way he doing it. You pump down left. He's staying
Right,
where
that's
he is.
crazy.
That's crazy. That's the thing. I'll never get over that. So I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Giannis is on a big stage when they're doing his own 2 feet with his own guys. You have to get a little bit going. Why is that? But you're not that guy. But you know what? That guy you playing with right now,
Not that
shit,
guy.
he ain't the guy neither.
Right.
That's been proven.
Right, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Hey, but you follow. You know, if you're the guy, they come to you. You don't go nowhere.
Right, man. Like he don't got no bag, but he putting up Shaq numbers. And his number looking better than Shaq. That's the crazy thing about it.
I mean, I thought it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I thought AD was gonna be better than KG. He don't even got none of the hard KG got.
Man, AD is like that's the thing about you bringing like AD. Like AD is not better than Giannis. I don't know why people keep. And the only reason why people are saying that because they like his game more. That's it. The only reason why you were saying like at this point now, and you can have your opinion. That's cool. Everybody can have your opinion, right? But if you're the main one of the reasons why, or a main reason, either way is a reason. One of the reasons why did you feel if anybody feel that Avery Davis is better than Giannis? One of the reasons is the fact that you just like how he plays better, plays more.
Exactly.
That's simple as that, and he can shoot. That's simple. Exactly. It's simple as that. I don't care. People say you tripping, true. Nah, that's just is what it is.
I used to like AD better because AD in New Orleans used to play incredible, man.
He was better. Listen, no, at one point in time, AD was better than Giannis, but Giannis surpassed that. Giannis do things that AD never done.
I'm telling you, man.
Like just to keep it real, like he doing things that AD never done. Like let's keep let's keep it real. He's a better rebounder. He's a better passer. See, here's the thing. He got no bag. They say he got no bag, but he's more well-rounded than Anthony Davis.
I'm sorry, bro. AD Davis got a better offensive game than Giannis, and Giannis still killing you, man.
If you take AD, if you switch AD with Giannis, Lakers would still be. First of all, right now, Lakers would be in the finals, probably win the championship.
Exactly.
That's real.
But you know
what?
You put AD on the Bucks.
If you put AD on the Bucks, they may. I mean, they may lose to Miami, or they probably still beat Miami, but it's a tough series. 6-game series or something. A 6-game series or something. Dog fight.
Yeah.
And they lose it to Brooklyn.
Actually, it wouldn't be a dog fight because AD would have been hurt.
Exactly.
That's crazy about even if he's healthy, they not beating Brooklyn.
Hell no.
AD not beating Brooklyn. They not. If you put AD with y'all, they're not beating Brooklyn. He would have healthy AD. So it's like, come on, man. We seen guys with a hyperextended knee, and he's falling out, doing like
he keep balling out. I'm like, damn.
Come on, man.
I hyperextended knee, and he's killing me right now.
Man got right. The man got 2 40-point games in the finals. That's more than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. Come on, stop. Listen, y'all go look this up yourself. I ain't capping when I say it. See, when I say these numbers,
it's right there.
And these are the GOATs. These are the GOATs I'm naming too. These are the GOATs.
Exactly. You ain't lying.
These are the GOATs.
No, those guys were great. Those guys were great in the finals for a reason. Yeah, There's a reason why people fear Kobe. There's a reason why
He
they
got
fear
more 40-point
Kareem.
games than Larry Bird, but he don't got no bag though. He got no
Larry
bag,
Bird,
but he got more 40 points. He got more 40-point games than people that got Duffy's, Louis Vuitton bags, Michael
exactly.
Kors, and they odds, right? Gucci bag.
And people
He got.
forget about and true, people forget about Larry Bird, how good he was in the finals. Larry was outstanding in the finals. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
was a
saying.
dog.
Put the respect on my man Giannis' name, man. That's all I'm saying. Put the respect on Giannis' name.
Look, he has my respect. I tip my hat. He's getting my flowers. I'll give him my flowers. I'm like, hey, you got it.
Yeah.
You the best power forward in the world. Nobody can stop you from doing what you do because you know what?
Man, he the best. Man, I'm gonna put it a step further. He the best big. He may be being the best player in the world. That may be. That's maybe you gonna make a debate there, right? Whatever the case may be. He made the case right now. He made the case right now. But I can tell you this though. He's the best big in the NBA. I can tell you that. I don't think it's debate. He's the best big in the game.
Well, he's proving that right now. I mean, hey, he has the MVPs, the Defensive Player of the Year award. All he got to do with the championship, and that's it. What else did they say?
Yeah, he win this title. He's the best in the world. Like I don't feel like you can argue it. Personally.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. I may put in my top 5 power forwards of all time.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't give a damn.
Like the way some players be tired.
Man, listen. I'm gonna say this though. Him versus Charles Barkley, who you rather pick, is more interesting.
You know what?
I'm just saying though.
With Charles, he's
Carl Malone, you better watch out for him. Hey, Carl Malone,
he's another one too. He's another one.
Carl Malone, better watch out.
Oh yeah, trust me.
King Styles, I feel what you're saying, King Styles, but listen, let the Bucks win this series. People gonna be mad at me. People gonna be mad at me.
Because I'm telling you, Milwaukee has the advantage. They just do. They have the guy.
Though, people gonna be mad where I rank Giannis at. People gonna be mad where I rank Giannis at. I'm gonna rank Giannis. I'm gonna do a power forward ranking because people don't agree with my power forward ranking, so I'm gonna do a power forward ranking video in the future.
What's your top 5? What's your top 5?
My top 5? Tim Duncan, Dirk, KG, Karl Malone, Kevin McHale.
I like that. You did good. Oh shit, he did good.
People don't like that list though.
Kevin McHale, him too. They don't give him no credit.
People don't like my list because I said Kevin McHale. People got mad at my list because
go look at his tape. There's a reason why people go to his camps. Go train with him because he got great footwork. I don't know who has great footwork. Akeem Olajuwon and Kevin McHale had great footwork. That's why I like coaching. It's unbelievable. Shit, you talking about Big Hoss? Big Hoss was no joke.
Yeah, that's not a bad top 5.
I like that.
I knew McHale would be on it.
Yeah,
I already knew.
You got to put McHale on now.
I like that.
He was a big part of what Boston did back in those days.
That's true. I don't know. Karl Malone would have been on my list.
Well,
Karl Malone, like I said, Karl Malone on my list. He's on my list, but like I said, people were mad that, you know what I mean? I got Kevin McHale number 5 and Dirk at number 2.
Well, no, because Kevin McHale, Dirk was good too. Shit, that's what Dirk did.
Matter of fact, hey man, listen, if y'all go type in, I guess I got videos of me explaining why Dirk is better than KG too. Cause a lot of people say,
well, you know what? They pound for pound for me, so I can't.
I like KG better.
KG was unbelievable. KG
was unbelievable though, but Dirk had more impact. Dirk had more impact on his team than KG did.
I mean, hey, but you know what?
I have to say that because when KG was on the Boston Celtics, he's only was the best player on the team for like 1 year. And then in the finals,
they won a title.
Yeah, and then but in the finals, who was the two NBA? Who were the two people that you could say that could have won NBA Finals MVP? Of course, Paul Pierce won it, both of Ray Allen. KG was good, but let's just be like, that's all I'm saying.
But look, I'm gonna put it like this: when KG got injured the next year, what happened?
Or it wasn't the same. Or it wasn't the same. He wasn't
You're right.
the
Listen,
same.
he's a key player. I'm
Well, he was
not.
there that.
Listen.
And
Well, he
then
was
when
there at
KD
that time.
came back, what happened?
Yeah.
That's all I'm
They
saying.
lost. They lost
That's
Dallas.
all
They
I'm
lost.
saying.
KD was
They
also
lost
never
Dallas.
seen. I'm gonna say this though, but
Yeah.
Dirk also beat a team that he wasn't supposed to beat. KG was, but KG got on the Celtics. He was favored to win a championship though. Like it was no excuse.
That's
Like
real.
that was you. Dirk won a championship when he was the underdog.
He was.
Yeah, he was an
KG
underdog
won a
to win
championship.
every series.
Kicked their ass.
Every series.
Dirk went off and Dirk went off in every series.
That run was better than anything KG have done in his career.
That's
like,
true.
yeah, KG won a championship, but Dirk, and people think that lazy argument, that fact that, he's a all around better player is bullshit because it's not the end all be all. At the end of the day, impact means more than being well rounded than somebody. There's a lot of well rounded people, like, because at the end of the day, Steph Curry is the best point guard in the league. Last time I checked, he's not regarded as an all around well rounded point guard.
Who said Steph Curry was a point guard? I never said Steph Curry. Steph Curry to me is a shooter.
Either way,
that's my opinion.
Either way you want to slice it, Donna. But either way you want to slice it, though, right? He's not however you want to slice it, he's not an all around player. He's a great player. He's a great player.
Right.
He's a great player. But he's a great player. He's one of the greatest of all time. But you know what I mean?
We're talking about Steph Curry right now, right?
Yeah, we just Steph. Yeah.
All right. So look at it like this. All right, he's not as great of an all-around player. Granted, his lack of athleticism won't allow him to be. But for me, that doesn't mean as much as what you are able to do well and how well you can do it.
Exactly.
Like you have to take away, like you can't. You have to add. Like if somebody shoots better than anybody you've ever fucking seen in your life. Like that has to carry a little more weight. Somebody plays off ball better than most players you've ever watched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Steph Curry is fucking incredible.
He is shit. He is. He's unbelievable. But you know what? He's good. But for me, Ray Allen, how he was, I'm not talking about Boston. I'm talking about when he was in Milwaukee and Seattle.
In Seattle.
That guy was nice.
You listen, shout out to Ray Allen. But he nowhere near Steph Curry level, man. I ain't.
Hey, true. We're going to disagree on that one, buddy. We can't. Hey,
y'all understand. Listen, man.
Okay.
I'm not. You listen. Listen. Me that played I only play regulation ball a couple times. Like, so I don't really like. But in the day, I still play ball. Right, where everybody here play ball to some type of degree of level, right?
Yeah.
You try to tell me a dude that can shoot at that level is that's not easy to do, man. Like, we know Ray Allen can shoot. He has range, of course. He can shoot behind the 3-point line, of course. But Steph Curry legit is dangerous when he pass half court. That's different type of. And it's on the back. Look at the amount of threes he's taking, and look at the efficiency that he's making it. It's unheard of.
It's incredible. But you know what? True. But if I had to take a shooter, it'd be like. But you know what? If I had to take a guy on Golden State, I like Klay Thompson, because with Klay Thompson on that court, the Golden State Warriors, I got Klay Thompson. It's over with.
That's the second best shooter. Klay Thompson to me, the second best shooter of all time.
Klay Thompson, that dude, you give me him because he plays defense and he can play on offense. People don't talk about that though. I don't know why.
What you mean? You say you take him over Steph?
I would, in my opinion, yes.
Hell no! Come on, big Joe. I'm gonna put you in the backstage.
That's just me.
I'm gonna put you on the backstage. Hell no, man.
Wait, what?
Hell no, man.
We're gonna disagree right now. Hey, that's just
nah. Hey, I disagree to the fullest, to the highest power. Klay is a better defender, but that's going back to my point. That all around argument is not the end all be all, because in the day, Klay is, of course, one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best shooters in the league ever. Period. But at the same time,
period. That guy can move, man.
He ain't better than Steph Curry though.
Listen, look.
I don't think Klay the second best player. I don't even think Klay the second best player on that team either. On truth be told.
Wait, who you think the second best?
Draymond. Who's the second best in your opinion?
I think Draymond better than Klay Thompson.
Oh my God! Well, I disagree with that.
Yeah,
That's okay though. That's okay. That's okay.
Only reason why I say this though, because Draymond is the engine of that team, man.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he
yeah,
is.
cool.
He is.
But
He
you know what?
is.
The
You
hell?
want to know why? To me, he's the point guard. He's the small forward and he's the power forward, and he does a great job doing those roles. He's basically a point guard, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a floor general of the.
I mean,
Dumbass
I give
Bird.
him that. Come on. I mean, Curry not playing no point guard. He got that on the screens. He won the screens. He won the ball. It works.
Well,
It
Kerr,
works.
Kerr makes plays too. Don't get it twisted. Remember, he was running that offense when Mark Jackson was the coach. He was the point guard, handling the
Wow.
ball.
No, first of all, no. I'm talking about Curry. No, we're talking about
That's
Steve
what I,
Kerr.
that's what
That's
I
a totally
meant.
different
But
story.
Curry, right? But
Who
here's
did
the
I
thing,
say?
though.
Yeah, that's
But
what I was talking
Draymond,
about. Curry.
right? But Draymond. The thing about Draymond is, the reason why I got Draymond second best player on the team because of his leadership,
Yeah.
his impact on the defensive end,
Yeah.
and him
Yeah.
getting other people open. Not because of his passing ability, but of his screen setting. Him getting other people
Exactly.
open and ball from the offense.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
yeah, no doubt about it. Like he's
He does a good job of that.
been one of the most important pieces to that team, no question. But I
They
mean,
would
like
have
when I
won
look
the
at
game.
best player, I just look at ability on the floor. I don't really look at this like leadership and heart of the team and all that that's helping you really be the best. I mean, it's good to have if you are like one of the top players on the team, but I don't
Yeah.
I don't factor all that in.
No,
You know,
well,
just
true.
making
Well, true.
somebody
We can
win
talk
the
about.
game.
But true. We can talk about the greatest shooter. What about Reggie Miller? That's just cut the shit. What about Reggie Miller?
You top 10 shooter of
I,
all
lo- I
time.
love Reggie
Yeah,
Miller.
Top 10. No, to me, Reggie Miller is better than Steph Curry, in my opinion.
that's cap, man.
But that's just me. That's
That
just
is
me, though.
definitely
But you
cat.
say he's Steph Curry? You
That's
are wait.
just me.
You said
That's
Reggie
just
Miller
me,
Steph
though.
Definitely
Curry?
cat.
I'm different.
Yeah,
I
that's
tell
Hey,
you, I'm
listen,
different when it comes to
listen, Donald, man. Listen, man. When it comes to Steph Curry, to further notice, ain't nobody can shoot better than him, yo.
yeah,
It really
Reggie
nobody.
Miller
ain't
was
even
great though.
Nobody.
like
Like Reggie used
listen,
to
he's
come
great.
off
He's
the
a great shooter.
screens.
Yeah, but Steph
With,
Curry, but listen, though, y'all really gotta understand though, man. Like I was
Yeah.
like maybe because y'all grew up in that era, and y'all but listen, Steph Curry, and I'm not saying because I grew up in it, but I'm just looking at what he can do shooting a basketball. You don't see that. You
no,
don't
yeah,
see that.
that's why I
Yeah,
said there's
yeah,
no
that
Skill-wise,
shit
Steph
is
Curry. I got
rare.
Steph
he
Curry
has
above.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
no
talking
doubt
about.
about it. I'm just saying, like
Oh,
people underestimate what Reggie done, what he was able to do. One thing
and
about
still,
Reggie that most
yeah.
people don't realize is when he was in the arena, he struck fear in the heart of the opposing team.
I'm
Even
telling
the
He
you,
did.
Bulls were afraid of him. Like
the
when
people
if
were
it's a
scared of
close
him.
game and Reggie
I'm
on the
telling
court,
you.
you
I'm
had
telling
a
you.
healthy fear of that boy.
I'm telling
Like
you. What? What?
most
It's,
players,
it's,
most players cannot give you that kind of fear that
it's
Reggie
like
could.
Reggie was. He played with. Oh, he was overconfident. He was gonna find a way to get that ball get it in.
Right.
Like if they got 3 seconds left to go in the game, I'm giving that ball to Reggie Miller. He
And
gonna get that motherfucker.
That means Steph Curry doing turn-away threes, man. I'm that motherfucker doing shit. I'm just saying though.
You know what? What about Allen Iverson or Steph Curry? Who you taking?
Allen Iverson,
Steph
Steph
Curry.
Curry better than Allen. Steph
Steph
Curry better than
Curry.
Allen
Yeah, Steph
Iverson.
Curry.
Oh
Not
hell
even
no!
close.
Hell no!
You mean
Not
hell
even
no?
Iverson
What
Steph
can
Curry.
well hold on?
what?
What can
Hell no!
hold on? What can
Oh my
AI
god,
do?
we ain't different
Well,
on this
hold on.
shit.
What can AI do better than Steph Curry?
Huh? Allen Iverson?
Besides being a better finisher, what can AI
Yeah,
do
better
better than
finish.
Steph
I
Curry?
was
Yeah.
gonna say
Allen
that was
Iverson
it.
carried a team to the
And
NBA Finals.
he
Steph
was
Curry a
better at
better
swimming
defense.
the
Would
ball
you? Well, hold
too.
on. What you
Steph
say?
Curry.
Allen Iverson carried a team. I'm talking about by himself.
Steph Curry carried the team. Hold on. Steph Curry could have done the same thing with that
Steph
same team.
Curry
I'm not.
carries him too.
Shit, but
Steph,
Allen Iverson
hold on. We got to stop doing this too. By that. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
six.
we we gotta
We got to
stop.
be.
We gotta stop. That's
Hold on, Bill.
No, but his
Hold on.
point was he carried that
Hold on.
team single handedly to the finals, basically.
Nah, hold on.
That's
Yeah,
his
but here,
point.
okay, listen.
But
My point is this though, right? That Sixers team was. People need to stop acting like that team was the worst team to ever go to the finals, yo.
no, it
That
wasn't.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Cause
It's that
niggas really
passing.
cause motherfuckers really disrespecting motherfuckers on that team. Cause
That,
let's keep it real.
that was an unbelievable basketball team, though.
That
In
team
my
was
opinion.
perfectly built. That team was perfectly built around AI. They went to the finals for a reason. He
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
care.
telling you. Correct.
Now I wouldn't say
yeah. Had
perfectly
an
built.
That
MVP,
joint wasn't
defensive
perfect. It
player of the
wasn't perfectly
It was
year,
built.
great
six
defense.
man of the year,
Great
It
It
was
was a
defense.
perfectly
great
built.
second of the
defensive
I'm
year.
gonna tell
team.
you why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why it was perfectly built because AI never was successful. A team with AI on it was never successful when you had another a great scorer on their team.
Shit, they didn't
That's
give him a
fact.
chance. They kept getting rid of the scorer after
No,
one
no,
Exactly.
season.
no, they
That's
could.
my
No,
point.
hold up, no,
They never
they
gave him a
didn't.
chance,
Hold
bro.
up, hold up. No,
That's
and
my point.
all his time in his career, when he had a great score, he was nowhere near successful. He played with, he had better. Listen, all I'm saying is this: AI was his role on that team was on that 16 and went to the final was a perfect role. Go-to scorer, and you had other people that play defense and that also can facilitate. Like I said,
Yeah.
every McKee, where was it? A 6 like they had a
Yeah,
6
Aaron
man a
McKee.
year. Aaron McKee was not no bum. People trying to make it sound like Aaron McKee was a bum.
Six
Aaron McKee
man
was
of the
not
No, he
no
was
year,
bum.
the
defensive
second best
player of the
scorer in the
year,
thing.
coach of the
Yeah,
year.
they can be, but
You had
They even had
the
coach
kid,
of the year
Larry
and
Brown.
Larry
Dikembe
Brown.
Larry Brown, one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Exactly. One of the greatest ever do it.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh, Dikembe Mutombo, one of the greatest centers of all time. He was the second best center in the
Exactly.
league at that time.
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
Eric Snow, he was all NBA second team. He was besides Shaq was better than
Yeah, he was a
Dikembe.
defender. Like,
Well, hold on, but who besides Shaq? Who was better than Dikembe during that time?
I'm trying to think. What
Well,
year
here's
did
my
that
thing.
You
Here's my thing
can't
though.
really.
Shaq, nobody can touch Shaq
Exactly. It was
at that time.
01. It was 01. How many centers during that time was better than Dikembe?
I'm pretty
I'm just
sure
saying.
it was at least 4. I don't know. I have to
Either
really
way,
think
Well,
about it.
then,
hold on.
Barry
Either way,
Bebop,
but my point is
Shaq.
this though. Either way, if Dikembe is the all-time great center, and the fact of the matter is he still was one of the best centers in the league. Eric Snow was one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, and he was a facilitator.
Exactly.
So it's like
Mhm.
he was a main facilitator. Aaron McKee was McKee was all like, why Aaron McKee won 6 man a year? Because look, people look at his points, but they don't want to look at his assists. Aaron McKee and Snow were the lead. They led the team in assists.
Exactly.
So nobody want to talk about, but nobody want to talk about that. But then people try to talk about Aaron. But people talk about that Allen Iverson carried. How you get carried when you don't even lead? How you carry them when
You
them
don't even
motherfuckers
lead
give
the
you the
league.
ball?
You don't even lead the league in assists.
Iverson was a shooting guard, in my opinion. He was never a point guard.
Right, but
Yeah,
here's
Eric
the
Snow was
point
the
though.
point guard.
But my whole thing is this though. But my whole thing was this though. They disrespecting like they play with a bunch of bums, and that's not the case.
Oh hell! Well,
That's all I'm saying.
No, yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying he ain't playing a
Yeah,
bunch
they
of bums.
disrespect that team too much. Just like I feel like they disrespect the Cavaliers when LeBron led them to the finals. They disrespect that team too much.
That's what I'm saying. People try to. That's my point. People over. That's why my thing about people over that Allen Iverson team because the fact of the matter is that 60 team was way better than that LeBron James team. Let's just keep it real.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
That team was. Listen.
That team wasn't as bad. I'm telling you, that team. All right, I'm gonna just skip over the whole season. The fact that they was like the number 5 defense in the league that year. You know, Big Z. Like I don't know why a lot of people don't get Big Z as props neither. Like he was
him too.
Listen, they wasn't. Listen, I'm just saying if they have a matchup, right? Let's say you would match up them team wise. They would meet in a 7-game series. Sixers probably beat them in 7 games, man.
No, Cleveland will win undoubtedly because LeBron James is much better than Allen Iverson.
Okay, that's true. That's true though. But here's the thing. Though. That LeBron James listen. LeBron James ain't gonna be scoring on the paint when you have Dikembe Mutombo right there, man.
He'll get enough.
No, shit. That's easier said than done.
He'll get enough.
That's easier said than done. He's talking with Tyson Taylor. The guy that was in the paint. So if he's talking with Tyson Taylor,
I'll give you that. That's his weakness.
I'm just saying though.
That's true. He had problems with the.
During that time he couldn't shoot. And during that time he couldn't shoot. So it's like they play. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is though, AI would get off better than if LeBron James did. Not the fact that LeBron. We know that LeBron James is better than AI. I just feel though matchup wise, AI would get off more than LeBron.
I don't think so.
Because you could put more bodies. Because you could put more bodies on LeBron.
You can put exactly.
Yeah, I mean, only thing you could do is run a zone, like the same thing San Antonio and Dallas did. You would have to run a zone and force LeBron to shoot in his weak spots. That would help. But
That's what
honestly, I
happened.
don't see Iverson doing a whole lot against that defense. That's what I'm saying. That Cleveland defense was good, man. It was real good. It's underrated. Like they held the Spurs to 10 less than their regular season average in the finals that year. Which means if
Yeah.
LeBron actually could have made a decent amount of shots, shot a decent percentage, not a good percentage, decent, they could have won every game.
But you know what's crazy? So you
That's a
know what's
good
crazy
point.
though? But you know what's crazy? LeBron did do good in that series, but you know, Tony Parker was outstanding in that finals though.
Yeah, he was.
People
Tony
don't,
That's why he wanted
Parker
to be
was
people
MVP.
outstanding.
don't give Tony Parker enough credit for how good he was.
Man, fuck Tony Parker, man. Hating ass.
But why we doing the Tony Parker slander for, True?
Fuck, man. I don't care, man. I don't like a motherfucker talk about. I don't like he did that Kawhi shit though, and I'm not listen. I don't like he did that Kawhi shit. And then you talk all that shit about Kawhi. Talking about, man, listen, I played with a fucked up hamstring, but then you gonna leave the next year to play and finish your career with the Hornets. So suck your ass up, man.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
then
bullshit.
he mess
That
with
was
hold
that
up,
was silly.
hold up. Didn't he mess with somebody's teammate's mom or girlfriend or wife or something like that too? Then he with somebody's wife,
Yeah.
Tony Parker.
Oh, they all do that. They all do that, man.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
heard
man.
they did
Come on,
that, but I
Tony.
don't
Come
know.
on, man. Come on, man. Chop,
I
man.
don't know why he did that.
Man, word.
I don't know
Man,
why he
fuck
did
Tony
that.
Parker. Overrated, man. I ain't gonna say it, man. He overrated too. Fuck it. Listen. He is nowhere
Disrespect
near.
the man completely
Hey,
now. Come on, True.
listen. He is nowhere near a top 10 point guard. That's a side note. He's nowhere
Oh,
near
I
a top
know,
10 point
Well,
guard.
nah.
I'm
I
gonna
would hope nobody puts
let's put that
that.
out there.
well,
He
he's
barely
not.
top 15. He barely top 15. I'm gonna leave that. That's all. I mean, hey, but hey, we gonna
I
leave that
don't have
alone. He
my
barely
top
top
15
15.
at all. He might
Well,
make my top 20.
look, Trey, to you, who's the greatest big man of all time, in your opinion?
It's Bill Russell, man. Come on, that ain't playing games. Let it go.
Well,
Bill Russell
You talking
too.
about basketball player?
listen. I said this though. He was great, but I like Akeem Olajuwon.
Bill
To
was
me, it's
better.
not
Bill was
Akeem.
better than King. Bill was
Yeah,
better than King. We ain't doing that.
yeah, Bill. I mean, you got to give Bill the edge. I feel, but
I got
Hakeem
Bill
was,
Russell in my top
Akeem
five.
Olajuwon.
ooh,
I like Akeem.
Hakeem was
I like Akeem
fucking
Olajuwon in my top 10.
Yeah, he
No,
was.
Akeem
Yeah,
Olajuwon is in my top 10.
yeah he
listen, Akeem
was.
was great. Akeem was great, but he ain't no big.
The
He ain't no
skill
Bill, man.
wise,
We not.
yeah. The skill
He ain't no
wise,
Bill, man.
like he was.
Akeem Olajuwon was like, no, if it's
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
if it's not,
he better. He can score better than Bill. But come
Yeah,
on,
he
man.
can.
I
He
mean,
scored
like that
better.
man had like scoring was like the most popular thing he did, but it was the least of what Hakeem did. That's the whole thing. Like that man anchored that defense completely, steals, blocks for somebody 7 feet. Like, dude, he was just fucking like. Remember when they played the finals against the Magic? He had to go toe to toe with Shaq. He handled Shaq that whole
dog,
series.
that was, man, Akeem, not just him. Look what he did against David Robinson in the Western Conference Finals
Oh
that
my
game.
God, yeah, he
It was
embarrassed David
unbelievable.
Robinson.
It was
David
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he
David
did. He
Robinson
did.
accepted the MVP
Man,
award in front of him, and
I'm
Hakeem
telling you,
proceeded
exactly.
to embarrass that man for the rest
He
of his life.
embarrassed him.
I'm gonna tell you
Embarrassed
this
him.
though. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that against Bill, man.
I
King
don't
was
know,
great,
man.
man.
I
He
don't
ain't
know.
doing that against
Hey,
Bill, man.
Bill was
Man, Bill,
great
Bill,
though.
What about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? What about him?
Bill better than Cream too.
That's
And
the
y'all
other
got
Bill I would have as
Oh
Bill
well.
better than
man.
Cream too.
That's the
Better than
Oh
Bill
Cream.
I
I
would
said
have as
Bill to
well.
go.
Like,
Bill
like
better
right
than
with
Cream,
Kareem.
man.
Bill
Bill
got
got
Bill
Bill.
and
Bill
Kareem is
Bill,
one A.
Bill
I
got better
got
versus.
Jordan is one. Kareem is one A.
Nah, man. I got
Bill better than
Kareem. I got
Kareem.
Kareem, bro. I got
Bill
Yeah,
better
Let's
than
I
say,
mean it's
Kareem. What are
hard
y'all
to
talking
argue.
about?
I
okay,
can't argue against
What are
Kareem.
y'all talking?
but Trey,
Hold on. Here's hold on. What can Kareem do better than besides score do better than Bill Russell? Not a damn thing. Come on, man. The only thing he got over him is longevity and scoring. Come on, man.
but you know what, Joe? At least we all can say Shaq is not the greatest big man of
I
all
mean,
time.
like, yeah, like
I've seen Kareem as a role player during
I'm
his
not.
career.
Yeah,
I've
I'm not
never seen
mad.
Bill as a
Yeah,
role player. I've
When,
never
when,
seen
when,
Bill.
I'll
I've
give
never
you that.
seen Bill as a role player. I've never seen Bill as a role player. That's all I'm going to say.
Trey, look, let's cut this shit. Who is better in your opinion, Akeem Olajuwon or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Who's better? Who do
Kareem
you like?
Abdul-Jabbar. Come on, we're not playing that game. Come on now.
Why
Kareem
you
better
know?
than Hakeem.
All right, well, listen. You think about a piece of that.
He better than Shaq. His team better than Shaq. But I mean, he's better than Shaq. Hakeem.
No, Right,
Yeah,
Akeem Olajuwon is way
hold
better
on.
than Shaq.
Hold on. You want me to
Akeem
give you want
Olajuwon
to give me my top? Hold on. Do you want to give me my top? I can give you my top 5 centers of all time right now.
Let me hear it. Oh, let me hear that shit. Oh,
You got
Bill,
Bill Russell #1.
Bill, Russell, Billy Goat. It's like, nah, I ain't going. Second down. Hey,
Really good.
second down, but Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm streaming them all too. Bill, Kareem, Wilt, Akeem,
Okay, that's good.
Shaq.
Shaq.
Well, you know, Shaq, we can put Shaq now. Shaq's all right.
Shaq #5.
Yeah, yeah, man, yeah. He fat, Mr.
Okay.
Fat on Beast.
Well, Shaq, if Shaq would have took care of his body like he should have did, he would have played longer. But you know, he had a big ass ego. Shaq had a big ego. That's just good as shit. He did. He had to do it his way. That's why Shaq and Kobe couldn't play well because the egos was too big. But Kobe was right. If he would have stayed in shape and stopped coming to training camp out of shape, fat, all that kind of shit, overweight, couldn't even bad them hamburgers, just quit drinking pina coladas like he was in Florida, he would have been good. But he was
If Shaq could have shot 60%, around 65% from the fucking free throw line, oh my god!
Oh shit!
Oh god!
He would have moved up a couple spots on my list. Not gonna lie.
That's just something that's gonna have to deal with. It is what it is with that shit.
Yeah, I'm like shit. If you look at that,
because everybody, but you know what's crazy? Shaq in Orlando was way better. Way better.
Yeah, he was.
Way better. Shaq in Orlando? You give me Shaq in Orlando. Give me the Orlando Shaq. Don't give me the Lakers Shaq. Give me the Shaq in Orlando.
Well, no, I'm gonna say it like this. I like Shaq overall better in Orlando, but his post game was much better in LA.
In the
Like
Lakers,
went to the next level.
I'm gonna say this though, man. Orlando Shaq, Lakers Shaq, Miami Shaq, Celtics Shaq, Phoenix Suns Shaq, Cavaliers Shaq. Either way,
Cleveland Shaq.
Number 5. He's number 5 all time, man. I don't care. LSU Shaq, even he top. It's Olympic Shaq. He's top 5. He's number 5. I ain't beating no higher than that. Build a go, man.
TNT Shaq.
TNT
Shaq. TNT Shaq.
Wrestler Shaq, rapper Shaq, commercial Shaq. Listen, hey man, he's number 5. He's still number 5 all the time, man.
That man snuck in that Papa John's.
That's it.
Papa John's Shaq. Hey man, listen, all I know is this, man. All I know is this, man. Build a goat, man. Build a goat, man.
See, it's hard to argue against Russell
I'm not mad.
for a couple reasons, but.
Who was your top 5 points?
Top 5 point guards? Oh, y'all gonna like this.
Oh, I would love this.
Magic.
Of course.
Oscar Robertson.
Of course.
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas.
Of course.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
John Stockton.
Okay.
Stockton was good. I'll give you Stockton. Stockton was good.
Curry number 4 all time.
You already got Curry at number 4?
Yeah. Curry in top 5. I can't put Curry in top 5.
Yeah, you got Magic. You got Magic, Oscar. Magic, Oscar, and Zeke.
Damn.
Zeke is up there.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. True. What about Jason Kidd? He's
number 6.
Top 10. Top 10.
You got Jason Kidd over Stephen Curry.
No, I don't. I don't got number 6.
No.
I don't got number 6.
Yeah,
I think he's my number. He's my number 7. He's my number 6.
He's top 10.
He's my number 6.
What about Steve Nash?
Steve Nash not even. Steve Nash not even top. Steve Nash.
He may not even be top 10.
Steve Nash nowhere near top 10. That's fact.
He's not in my top 10 either.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because he was a prodigy of Mike D'Antoni.
I don't care where you're a prodigy. I don't care where you're a prodigy of. He could be a prodigy of God, man. Listen, he ain't no top 10 point guard.
But that's good.
Listen, man. I don't care what. Listen, he ain't better than no damn Steve Nash, man. I mean, listen, Darren Johnson better than Steve Nash. I can just name multiple people better than Steve Nash, man. I can just name. I ain't gonna do him like that.
Stephon
who?
Marbury better than Steve Nash.
I ain't gonna go
Wolf
that far though.
Wolf
I'm not. I
Frazier.
ain't gonna be disrespectful. I ain't gonna be
Shit, I
disrespectful.
can.
I ain't gonna be disrespectful. I mean, listen,
Hey,
man.
Steph is good.
His stats in the CBA don't count. His stats in the
No, I'm
CBA
not talking
don't
about
count.
stats. I'm not talking about stats. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
play.
saying. Now he not better. Now Teak Steve Nash was better than Stephon Marbury. We're not doing that though.
Oh yeah, hell
We're
yeah,
not
yeah.
doing that. Dennis Johnson, my top 10 point guards.
Hey, Stephon Marbury was balling in Phoenix before they let his ass leave to go to New York.
Exactly. No,
Go to the Knicks.
Stephon Marbury
He
was
was.
good.
He was.
Stephon Marbury was good whenever he went
Y'all
at.
want to hear my top 5 shooting guards?
Oh yeah, this should be
Man,
easy.
don't piss me off with this list.
This should be easy. This should
You
be
got
easy.
MJ,
Michael
Of course.
Jordan,
Yes.
Kobe,
Kobe,
Yes.
Wade.
D-Wade,
Yeah.
Jerry West.
No.
Yeah,
Hell
Jerry
no.
West.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry
Well.
West. You gotta put Jerry West.
Got it.
Gotta put
Got
Jerry
to.
West.
Come on.
Gotta put Jerry West. Number 5. Now, number 5.
Easy. Come on.
Hmm.
Come on. I told you. I told you it was.
It's got between Clyde Drexler and AI though. It got between them.
Okay. See, I'm glad you showed the Drexler though.
Man.
Because people forget how good Drexler
They
was.
forget about Clyde Drexler.
I got Clyde Drexler maybe better than AI. I don't care. Listen, whoever. It all depends on how I feel. Who number that number 5 spot. I don't care. Listen, I don't know y'all people gonna be mad, but AI was great, but he wasn't that good, man.
No, he
was
wasn't.
great. He was
He
great.
wasn't
Now,
that great.
listen, all I'm saying is this though. Undersized scoring guards that can't do nothing else besides just score. I don't. Hey,
Hey man, Iverson could pass too.
me.
Don't act like that man couldn't
He
pass. He
could
could
pass,
pass.
but undersized guard like that is not. Listen, man, I don't like undersized guards being the best in your team. I don't like.
But you know, what about D Wade? Because D Wade was good. I like D
I mean,
Wade.
D Wade.
That's why he had them at 3.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
the flash, man.
Yeah, D-Wade number 3, number 4. Number 3,
He the
number
best
4.
number. He the best number 3, ain't he? He better than y'all, right? I mean,
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
honestly,
I mean,
our top
yeah,
5
that's
list
a
is
great
about the
question.
same.
That's a great question.
Our top 5 list is about exactly the same with shooting
That's a good
guards.
question. Well, look, what about small forward? This should be easy.
Oh man, LeBron, Larry Bird, Larry Bird. Number 3. Number 3 is number 3 is Elgin Baylor.
Yeah.
Number 4. KD.
KD. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
KD.
At 4? All right.
Number 4 is KD.
All right. I can see that.
Number 4
I
is
can see that.
KD.
I can see
Number
that.
5. Number 5.
Two-time
Number
champion.
5. I gotta say Julius Erving.
With the Dr. J, that's another one.
Dr. J, I gotta say
Man,
Dr. J.
J was
Dr. J.
he was the dog. I'm just
Man, you know what, man? Listen, KD better than Dr. J. KD better than Dr. J.
Of course.
Yeah. I see that.
I'm just disappointed Pippen wasn't on the list.
Dr. J better.
Everybody,
Hold on. Everybody I said was better than Pippen. We're not doing that style.
Man, Pippen is the best
We're not doing
defender, and he's not on that list. He's
I don't care though.
On the list.
Hey, I'm okay. Tony Allen can play better defense than everybody in my shooting guard on the shooting guard list, but he ain't on there either. So come on now.
No,
listen.
He couldn't play better defense than Kobe. He couldn't play better defense.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No,
that's
like
a lie.
I said before, I saw Kobe Bryant single-handedly shut down Allen Iverson to 0 points in the second half of a game. 0. That man couldn't even get a free throw. Nobody else is done.
Wait a minute. What about Tracy McGrady? What about T-Mac?
Man, T-Mac not in the top 10. No category.
You said T-Mac. Hell nah.
Yeah.
T-Mac,
I'm glad
top
you
10
said
and what?
that. Because a lot of people put T-Mac up there in the top 5. I'm glad you said that.
T-Mac ain't no damn. T-Mac not even the top 10 NBA and analyst in the game today, man. Come on, dog. Like, you're not doing that, man. Top 10 what? High school player to come out of high school? Top
Yeah,
10
he
to have
definitely
a
top 10 there.
what year? He a top 10 to have a cousin in the NBA or something?
Well,
Come on, man.
He's
Vince
definitely
Carter,
top 10 there too.
Vince Carter, he in them.
Come on.
Damn.
Come on, man. T Mac was great, but come on, man. Never man. Listen, man. Paul Pierce better than T Mac, man. Get out of here, man.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. You don't get shit.
And Paul Pierce is top 10. And Paul Pierce the top 10 small forward of all time, man. I said it.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
I said it.
Shit.
And Dennis Johnson. And Dennis Johnson. And Dennis Johnson, a top 10 point guard, but they didn't want to hate on him though.
Yep. Shit. What about Carmelo? Where he at on this list?
He top 10. He not. Carmelo not top 10 small forward. He not.
He may not even be top 10. Melo may not even be top 10.
No, he may not even be top 15. Okay. He may not even be top 15.
That's pretty tough.
He may not even be top 15.
I like
he may not even be top 15.
I like
he may not even be top 15. He may not even be top 15.
John Havlicek. John Havlicek.
Damn, my fault. Hold up, my fault. Hold up. I got Dr. J. Hey, yo, Dr. J.
I can't believe you forgot goddamn Havlicek.
Hold on, Dr. J.
Yeah, man, you forgot about Hondo.
I forgot about Hondo, man. Dr. J ain't over Hondo. I can't do that. Jules Irvin number 6 all time.
Celtic pride.
If not, I can argue John Havlicek better than KD, but I ain't gonna do that though. I ain't gonna do that. I mean, I could do that, but I ain't gonna do it though. I could though, but I ain't gonna go in that. I mean, I could go in that bag though. But I ain't gonna do that. But I honestly don't believe because I honestly don't believe that because when Bill Russell left, they was trash, and he was. And he was the best player on that team, so they couldn't even make the playoffs for a couple years. So hey, I mean,
shit. Let's just get this shit. What about the truth, Paul Pierce? That motherfucker was nice.
Hold on, let me rate my top 10 small forwards of all time. Let me see if I can put. Because let me Dr. J number 6, number 7, Scottie Pippen. Paul Pierce may not be number my top 10. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna see if I can try to honestly. I'm gonna see if I can honestly try to put him in.
What?
Yeah, it's I can't
eight. Number eight. Probably like Alex English.
Okay.
Number 9. Number 9.
This is crazy.
No, I'm really trying to be honest though. I ain't trying to cap. I could put Paul Pierce over Scott Pippen if I want to, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
You could.
I could, but I don't believe it though. I could. Oh shoot! Damn, who else?
Paul Pierce.
Number 9.
Go ahead.
Paul Pierce is legit number 10 though. I can say that. I ain't gonna.
No, because
you can argue no more than like number 10.
But sure, people forget about Paul Pierce. Even when he was in college with the Jayhawks in Kansas, motherfucker was unbelievable.
People don't like Paul Pierce because he played for the Soldiers and he said he was better than D-Wade, man. Let's keep it real.
That's why.
Let's keep it real, man. He beat the Lakers. People don't like him because he played for the Celtics.
True. What about Adrian Dantley?
Well, him too.
Paul Pierce better.
Bernard King.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Paul Pierce is better than Bernard King and Adrian Dantley. I said it. Paul Pierce is better than Bernard King and Adrian Dantley.
Celtic pride.
It ain't Celtic pride. It's the truth. It's the truth. I forget about me being Celtic.
Yeah, that's Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is the truth.
I call it what I call it. I call it how I call it.
You
know what I mean?
Celtic pride.
Paul Pierce outplayed Kobe Bryant. Paul Pierce outplayed Kobe Bryant in the finals, but nobody want to talk about that.
Well, you know what? That was a good finals though. And they went at it. But
that wasn't a good fight. No, that was not. We whooped their ass. We whooped their ass.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute.
We whooped their ass. Don't get the games confused. Don't get the game. We whooped their ass, yo.
And then they came back in Game 5.
Low key though, that was the easiest series out of the whole playoff with the all the series so just played. That was the easiest one.
Well, I mean, look, that was listen. Kobe was great in that finals. Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks is a more competitive series than the Lakers series
Oh,
that year.
I forgot. Now them, they were good too. They had Joe Johnson. Joe
Man,
Johnson
that's
was
why,
good
man.
too.
Doc Rivers is the reason why that's OA's team not higher in regard. That's all I'm going to say. That's a side note. Doc Rivers, that's random side note. Doc Rivers
Yeah,
is the
but
reason
look,
why that Celtics team ain't high as it should be.
well, you know what? Then when they go back to play the Celtics in 2010 finals, I thought Boston, they should have won that series. In my opinion, they blew it.
Yeah, yeah.
They blew it. I'm like, what?
Shout out to Doc Rivers, blew
That was
another lead,
stupid.
man.
I'm
Doc
like,
blew another
what?
lead. He been doing Doc his whole
What?
career. Y'all should probably
Crazy.
doing it now. It's a damn shame.
That shit,
You know
like,
what's
what?
crazy? Hey, you know what's crazy? Random side note. That's my segment. Every time that's gonna be my new saying. Random side note. Doc Rivers is the worst championship coach that won a championship with the Celtics. It's not even.
Okay. I thought you was gonna say the worst coach to ever win a championship. I was about to say you being real disrespectful right now. Real
Yeah,
disrespectful.
for the Celtics.
Hey,
Yeah,
if you make a
Celtics,
list, if somebody made a list, he's on there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's
Well, you know what? I mean, look, it is what it is with that.
He's the
But
worst coach by far. If you had to rank the greatest Celtics coach of all time, he's at the bottom, and you can't even debate it.
Red
You can't even
Artifact
debate
better
that
than
he
him.
Coach Red. Shout out to Casey Jones, RP Casey Jones,
Casey
man, RP
Jones,
Casey Jones.
yeah,
Coach
Shout out to
Red,
Bill
Casey
Russell, one of the
Jones,
greatest coaches of
Bill
all time,
Russell.
and Bill Russell. You know what I
and Brad,
mean?
what about Brad Stevenson?
I ain't gonna hold you though. Brad Stevens. If Brad Stevens would have got a championship, no, I'm gonna say this. If Brad Stevens would have got a championship, he's definitely better than Doc Rivers though.
Yeah,
But
but Brad was good though. I give Brad credit.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. Brad Stevens is a better coach than Doc Rivers. I don't give a damn. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. I said I don't give a
Doc
fuck.
Rivers,
I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I don't care because I tell you this though. That man Doc Rivers quit on the Celtics. That man got traded. He asked for a trade. He wanted to own it. How many times when do you see coaches ask for a trade? That man got traded.
Like,
He
when
didn't
have
want
you
to be there
ever
no more.
seen this?
He didn't want to rebuild. First, this is the crazy thing about it was he didn't want to rebuild, but he had a team. He didn't want to rebuild, but he had a team with the Clippers when they best players were Patrick Beverly, Lou Williams, and Montrezl Harrell.
Yep.
Losing the first round with the Warriors, but he didn't want to rebuild no more. But you eventually had a team. Get the fuck out of here, man. There's like when you have talent, he didn't want to rebuild, but when you give him man talent, he don't do nothing with it. Come on, man.
He's big too.
Brad Stevens, I'll take Brad Stevens as a coach over Doc Rivers. I don't care what nobody say. He won a championship because he won a championship when they was favored to win the championship. I'm not impressed by that shit, man. They was favored before as soon as they put that line together, they was favored to win the championship. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't.
You three by those.
I'm not giving no credit by that, man. I'm gonna be here for a couple more minutes. I don't give nobody more credit than that, man.
Hey, that is logical. I can't even front.
I'm not giving nobody credit. And don't get Doug is a great coach, but let's keep it real. That man won a champion. People talk about he won a championship, and all people talk about is true. You ungrateful. He won a championship for your team. He won a championship when he was supposed to win a championship. If he would have lost the championship that year, everybody was healthy. He would have got fired. So let's not act like come on, man.
Yeah.
He would have got fired. So don't give that man credit. And when it was simple, listen, all you had to do, he had listen, you got the team now. You got a team now, and do it. Win. Simple as that.
You know what? Well, look, what's happening with Kemba Walker and Brad Stevenson?
It wasn't Brad Stevens. It was Kemba. It really was Kemba and Danny Ainge. The problem was this: Danny Ainge was trying to trade Kemba Walker before the season started. Doing it, he had a knee injury. Kemba didn't like it. All right, you guys. Kemba didn't like that, of course, and it was bad blood with the team. It wasn't Brad Stevens like Kemba Walker, but at the end of the day, he knew he had to do what he had to do. Brad Stevens, and it was like you said, reports were saying that Brad Stevens didn't like the move that Danny Ainge was doing over the couple years.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
So,
Are you kidding me? I totally agree with that.
Right, and that's why you think Brad Stevens. Listen, here's the thing, Brad Stevens, and I said this, I'm gonna keep saying this again to people that don't realize why Brad Stevens was the GM. Brad
Yeah.
Stevens was listen. I don't know exactly when they decided they wanted Brad Stevens as a GM, but I can tell you this:
Yeah.
he was they was playing up. This was in the works since probably even I could say beginnings of the season.
Yeah.
They've been playing this out because soon as they lost, we lost. Soon as they lost to Brooklyn, the next day the press conference was, "Oh, Danny A stepping down. Brad Stevens, the new GM."
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like that. I mean, somebody had to think about it.
So I mean, Brad, it was nowhere near. You can't blame it on Brad Stevens because at the end of the day, yeah, the Brad Stevens was perfect, but you had to work. But he legit had to work what he had. He had to work what he got.
Yep.
And to be fair, you could criticize Brad Stevens. Yeah, like I said, he wasn't perfect. And you could criticize his flaws, of course. I'm not going to argue, but at the same time, Brad Stevens still over them years overachieved what he had. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Look what they did. I mean, look when they had Isaiah Thomas. Look what they did then.
Right, he overachieved with the teams that he had over the years. And that, you know what's funny thing about that is reason why I say he better than Doc Rivers, because since Doc Rivers left, Doc Rivers ain't been to a conference final since he left the Celtics. So so all that shit people talk about, y'all being ungrateful, you be disrespectful too, but Doc Rivers ain't been shit since he left the Celtics. And that's facts.
You right.
I'm just being real.
I mean, you still got to give the man respect. He got
respect.
y'all a championship.
I'm saying I'm gonna give
took
him a
that to the
respect
finals.
though. I'm gonna give him a respect though. He's a great coach. Listen, he's a future Hall of Fame coach. But he's overrated to extent of people. If you really want to rank the greatest coaches of all time, if Doc Rivers really that high, no, he's not. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he's up there like that. That's what I'm saying. He's a great coach, but let's keep it real. He's not all that as a head coach. And I'm be honest with you though, he needs to retire. And I'm not saying this because he's a bad coach. He needs to retire because he's hurting his legacy. But the more and more he don't get a job done. He underachieves. His legacy gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Since he in Philly though, he gotta try to take them to the finals. He has to.
No, he doesn't know.
That's gonna really kill his legacy.
But he's getting too many passes as a head coach. The only reason why he even been the only reason why he's been having this opportunity for so many long because he got a championship with the Celtics. If he did not have a championship with the Celtics, will you think he'd be getting the same opportunity he's doing now?
No,
he wouldn't. So that just shows you that he's an overrated coach. That's all I'm saying. He got outcoached by Nick McMillan. Like we've seen Doc Rivers being coached for years now. He's been getting outcoached from plenty of coaches for years now. These are facts.
Yeah.
He can't make adjustments. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. And it's like, okay, the fact is, okay, this is what's the frustrating part about it. You don't gotta be the greatest coach. I'm not saying he needs to be the greatest coach, but the fact of the matter is, when you have the talent on your team to succeed and you constantly failed, the man blew more leads than anybody like NBA. Like you talk about the most blown leads. It's mostly if you go and type in the most blown leads, Doc Rivers is gonna be on the video almost the whole time. He basically should say this Doc Rivers. How many times he blew a lead? It's ridiculous. I'm just saying, and I'm not listening. Hey, a black man being the head coach in NBA, I ain't mad at it, man. Listen, we need more. We need more black GMs. We need more black ownership in the NBA. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, right? So I'm not listening. If he can keep getting a job, that's fine by me. But when people say, "Oh, he's this and that," that's BS, man. Because he's been underachieving his whole coaching career. Basically, it's almost his whole coaching career besides 2008.
Yeah, what about Willie? Look, what you think about Willie Green?
Willie Green, I like that. A black coach with opportunity. I like that.
I like it.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that. The same thing for Chauncey Billups. The same thing for Willie Green. They both played in the NBA a long time. They played the big games. They know. I
like that, man. I mean, it's cool. That. Listen, like black coaches, have more black coaches get opportunities, man.
Yes.
And hey, and that's all I'm saying. And Stephen A. Smith, you shut his dumb ass up too. Open his mouth talking about Talk
So
about
don't ever get mixed up.
Why Brad Stevens is a GM, but damn, he ain't say nothing when he hired that black head coach.
I don't know, bro.
He ain't say nothing when he hired a black head coach. Come on, man.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Dumbass, with his dumbass fucking with his dumbass fucking hairline and shit, man. Come on, you making $12 million a year now. I seen that raise you guys, Stephen A. Smith, man. You making $12 million a year now, man. Fix that hairline, man. Come on, man. Fix your hairline, man. Get a decent season for once in your life.
That man ain't slept since they started giving him meals.
Hey,
I'm
man.
telling you, it's terrible. It's terrible.
B's back.
Yo.
What up?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
why Goat Mike got the same picture on his live as you?
I seen that, man. Yeah, he always do. He do that to everybody, man. He does Lamar. Listen. Hey, man. I'm growing, B.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right, that's why I just came in to ask you that.
No, but here, you know why I forgot that picture. You know where I got that picture from, right?
No.
I just typed in Lamar's name, full name on Google.
And that picture came up.
Yeah, well, on Google, it was just all I did.
Oh, yeah.
Lamar always say just Google his name. I mean, okay, I did. It was cropped up. So it ain't really hard, but it really wasn't that hard though. But I know Go might probably use my. He definitely used exactly my picture. Cause look how the thumbnail looked like. He looked like he just took a picture of it on his other phone or something.
Yeah, it's the same picture.
Yeah.
All right, then, bro.
All right, Bees, man. I'm about to be over there in U3 in a little bit. Yeah, man. I see that, Joe. Yeah, still the Bees, man. One of my first battle Hall of Famers, man. See, I got a Hall of Fame too, man. I got a Hall of Fame too, man.
Yep. That's good though.
Word, man. That's so crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. When people say I'm not objective and all that stuff as a Soldiers fan and all that, listen, man. I just call it how I see it, honestly, though, man. I can honestly say Doc Rivers better than a lot of coaches, just because he played for the Soldiers. But I ain't gonna do that. Shoot.
I'm gonna give you credit though. Only reason I follow your teams is because I don't like the motherfuckers. I don't like the Celtics. I don't like the Patriots. I haven't liked them for years. So I keep track of what they do, so I can find holes in their shit.
Listen, man, but hey, man, and I'm telling you this, man. Road to 18, man. Road to 18. Y'all better hope the Celtics don't win no damn championship when I'm still alive. Y'all better hope. Y'all better hope the Celtics don't win a championship when I'm still alive.
I mean, listen, it can't happen. I mean, listen. I mean, it is what it is. People can say what they're historic. They're historic for a reason.
Man, Celtics built the NBA, man. If it wasn't for the Celtics, it wouldn't be no NBA. I said it. If it wasn't for the Celtics,
that's a good point.
It wouldn't be no NBA. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, man. Shout out. Listen, man. We got the best players. The best players put that green and white on. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't gonna listen, man. Word, man. Oh man.
That's crazy though.
But hey, man, it's been a great stream though, man. Listen, it's a great stream.
3 hours.
Hey, 3 hours. Listen, 3 hours, man. Listen, I've been doing like 4 or 5 though. How many hours am I doing? A couple. I need a little bit. It's a Friday too, man. I want to chill a little bit more, man. Listen, man. I'm working. Listen, man. I'm working that. Well, I ain't working. I'm off now, but like, shoot, I've been. Like y'all know, man. I'm in the guard, man. So I do this. If everybody know about the guard, they do annual. Of course, I do a week in a month, but then they do in the summertime 2 weeks in the year called annual training. So that's where I'm at now. You know what I mean? Off. You know what I mean? So, hey, when I get off, though, I gonna take my break. Do what I have to do? Wash up, whatever. You know what I mean? I get on here, chop it up, shoot.
Chop it up. That's it.
That's what's up.
So,
I'm surprised you didn't start earlier. I guess you were busy, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got, you know what I mean? I take a little bit of break, you know what I mean? Shoot, I can, honestly, at times, though, man, I can shoot, go, and you know what I mean? If I, like, but shoot, I got at least watch. I'm outside working, all that stuff. I'm sweating, man. So, Hey, man, I was cutting trees. I was cutting trees today and all that, man. So
Ooh, man,
Oh yeah.
that's man
it
right
wasn't
there,
no
bro.
crazy, it wasn't no oak tree. It wasn't no oak trees, nothing though. It was like the small trees, whatever. But still, it's hot outside though, man.
Oh,
Plus,
so
you know
that
what I mean.
shit.
Chainsaw, bet you the chainsaw
Wait, that.
ain't perfect. So, and we got one chainsaw, so it's like that's all another story. Like I said, and by the way, too though, man. Like I said, hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to give y'all some military viewers in the future. I don't know exactly when the right time is right. You know what I mean? Like I said, the right time is right. I'm gonna definitely give y'all. You know what I mean? It's snap, 3 deer. Hold up, man. Hold up. We got 3 deer. Hold up, man. See, this is the thing about True to King TV. This is about my channel, man. This is what I do, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. See. Hold up. This is crazy. Nah, this is not what I wanted. Hold up, they still there. Hold up. See, you got the deer out here, man.
But they are.
Got the
That's
deer
what
out here.
they were trying to. They made good. That's enough.
I don't know where them deer came from though. Hold up, man.
That's Demi Griffin.
Y'all see that? Y'all see them deer? Hold
Where
up.
at? All right.
Yeah.
Where at? All right.
Casually just walk. Casually, man. It's crazy. Word, man.
Man,
You see,
we
I
get it
just
from my neighborhood too.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm down near the beaches right now for training and all that shoot. So hey, man. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna do some military videos in the future. Like I said, I'm planning on doing that. I don't know exactly when, so I ain't gonna promise no dates or anything. But soon, like I said, I'm gonna have like that's a future plan. I'm gonna have like a seminary thing, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna do some big things in the future. I'm just keep on. I'm grinding. Just keep doing what I'm doing,
yeah.
man. I'm just, everything won't happen overnight. So, like again, though, I appreciate everybody from joining in the live, coming in, shoot the Donald, shoot the King Style for hopping on the panel. Everybody else, the South, the Bees, Lord Gamer, Taj, Tiffany in the chat. Listen, salute to all y'all, man. It's your
Salute.
boy It's your boy True to King TV. And matter of fact, hold up, we gotta go to U3 Sports, man. Hold up, I'm gonna put their channels if y'all not subscribed. Hold
Oh,
up,
that.
U3 Sports. Hold up, man. If y'all not subscribed to U3 Sports Talks, just go subscribe to them dudes, man. They one of the best. They got one of the best channels on YouTube, man. They got great content over there. Period. I'm not just saying that because they rock with me. They got great content over there, man. Listen, very creative over there. 3 guys. Shout out to J Mac, Cisco, and Sean, man. They know they listen. Great channel. Listen, I put the link in the chat. Go
I
subscribe to them,
got.
brother. I'm about to hop in there and listen to them when they talk about it. So,
All right.
hey, salute to y'all. It's your boy,
All
True to
right.
King TV. Salute to Styles and Donald again.
All right.
Peace. Deuce.
Those is better.
Salute.